God.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's been a
Yeah.
minute. It's been a minute, man. I was sitting here and I was thinking, I'm like, man, I don't understand for real why people jump into situationships, whatever, and they ain't
Mm-hmm.
got no plan for the person. Zero plans for the person. You know what I'm saying? Like we could see a chick, she bad, whatever, we think she look decent, and we want to pursue them, want to holler at them. But I've seen guys literally pursue women just to have nothing going on. You know how
Mm-hmm.
women complain about that what you
Yeah.
doing me enough? That's because he ain't got no plans for you. You know
Exactly.
what I'm saying?
For the moment.
I didn't have women tell me up front, look, I'm just trying to hunch. That's a
That's it.
plan. That's at least a
Yeah.
plan. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
What's your intentions of being here right now? Why do you want to include me in whatever you got going on? But what I can't stand is when people have zero plans of doing anything.
Exactly.
Bruh,
I think they just
go ahead, go ahead.
I think I think they just want to feel the spot, man, and don't want to see nobody else with you. It's like people do that stuff intentionally with no purpose. Like I don't understand it myself because I seen women do it as well. Because it ain't just a male or female thing. I think it's the person, man. Some people may be brought up in a household where either they dealt with a situation where rejection was something, an issue, or maybe, you know, a person was like didn't really have a social life. You get what I'm saying?
That's a weird way of thinking when it's just all about everyday meeting somebody. Like I know when I approach, let's just say I approach you, not about no dating, just I
Yeah.
approach you. I either want to say
Mhm.
what's up, I want to tell you what I got going on, or I want you to be a part of something. But I don't never
Exactly.
just approach you with a blank mind. You know what I'm saying? So I know people have intentions, but are they saying what those intentions are? I
Mhm.
really can't understand the mind frame of even speaking to somebody with zero intention. Like, bruh, we see
Exactly.
strangers all day. Do we approach every one of them?
No.
Why do we not approach them?
You said what now?
Why do we not approach them? Am I low? Am I speaking low?
No, I really got a helicopter that's passing through. So,
Oh, my
it's
bad.
kind of loud.
Okay,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, it's almost.
why do we not approach strangers? Every one of them that pass us by during
I
the
don't
day.
approach them. I don't, I'm just not the type of person that just gonna automatically come up to a stranger. I don't know who it is, and I'm cautious anyway. It's just the cautious nature in us. You know what I'm saying? Being cautious. So,
Listen to
yeah.
what you just said. I don't know
Mm-hmm.
them. The trust factor ain't there. So how
Exactly.
do we find somebody attractive? That's the first thing. We find them
Mm-hmm.
attractive and we still approach them with zero intentions. No plan. Before I
How
ever
do
asked this woman what her name is, I didn't say, okay, I want to take her somewhere, get to know her, and then possibly put her in position to better her life. Why is that not on the list? I want to
mm-hmm.
be in a better position because she compliments me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
To blindly include a woman into your life, not knowing if she could complement your life or not, is weird to
Mm-hmm.
me at this big age.
Exactly. It is. It
You know
is.
what I'm saying? But we
It
do it
is.
though. We do it,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't want to blame it on being horny because it ain't always that.
I think it's
You
the
go ahead.
I think it's the Cracker Jack effect. Remember when you used to get Cracker Jacks when we were young, and you
Mhm.
never knew what that prize was inside the box.
There you go
You
again.
wanted
There you
look.
go again. You
You want
blame it on being horny.
look. When you get that toy, when you got that little thing in the Cracker Jack, and you were able to make that little game pop and move them little beads, that's what you wanted. You didn't want the little book that came inside the Cracker Jack. So that's how I say that little situation there. You never know what you're gonna get when you do like date somebody and not knowing, not having no intention. First, I'm gonna analyze the chick first, head to toe. Cause first I gotta see if she go, hey, she keeping herself up. Like if she's one of those flirtatious ones, like eyes everywhere. Like I look at demeanor, I look at inner beauty, like it's other attributes that you got to look at before you even get into that even range, or even thinking of considering what you're gonna do next with her. You get what I'm saying? So it's all about the approach. Because I mean, some women you can go up to them, approach them, they got a snobbish attitude, and maybe some guys too. So I ain't gonna say it's a male or female thing, because there's been guys, probably women on the approach, and they had a snobbish attitude because they wasn't their type. So everybody got their preference.
I know preference. I get that. What I'm speaking to mostly right now
hmm
is literally when people approach people,
hmm
drag them into their life, because we all know how things can happen real fast, right? Things just get
hmm
to popping. You like, man, I like this motherfucker. They dope. You know what I'm saying? I like them.
Yeah,
I just want to be around because the feeling is new. And I
yeah,
get the feeling is so
hmm
new. You want everything to be, right.
yeah,
You get to that, let's just say that month mark,
hmm
and that new feeling start to fade. Maybe 2, 3 months, it started to fade. How come at that
hmm
point you don't say, hey man, I thought this was something. I ain't even gonna waste your time for real. I ain't gonna be on your phone like that. But I don't get that spark from you. And it's not rude to do. You literally being honest. And I say, why not say let's just be friends? Let's just be
hmm
cool, man. Let's not put this pressure on each other of thinking we talking, but we not.
Do you give that? Do you give that vibe when you like? Because some women say it's how you put it on them. You get what I'm saying? Talking about a person can be
Yeah.
too passionate.
The
A
delivery is
person can be
important.
too, huh?
The delivery is important.
Exactly. Or they might not be used to a dude. Like you might live a certain lifestyle, and to you, that's the gentleman that you are. To them, you're a trick. Cause certain women look at all you do kind gestures. Oh, I got a good trick. Well, shit, maybe it may be well blessed off to be fortunate to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ever thought about that?
I've never been offended by somebody calling me a trick. Me being a gentleman is far from tricking. But if you want to call it tricking, then baby, I'm a big trick. Because I want the woman next to me. I want the woman next to me comfortable in my presence. Now,
Uh-huh.
it's like shit I don't do. I don't send the wrong message.
hmm
You're not just gonna be new to me spending the night. You're not gonna be new to me getting no shoes. You're not gonna be new to me uh getting the type of treatment you'll treat your girl with if we just getting to know each other. Because guess what you're doing? Once
hmm
you've done it, you gotta up that next time.
Uh-huh.
So you done put yourself. That's why I tell niggas all the time: quit taking that girl to Ruth Chris on the first date. If you can't
Man,
keep
what
up, if you can't keep up that behavior, you
is
see what
that?
I'm saying? If
Is
you
that?
can't maintain that lifestyle, stop thinking of that first, bro. If Applebee's is your budget, man, go in Applebee's and have the best time of your life. And by the way, I done went in Applebee's and had one of the best meals.
Better get
Why?
that sampler.
You hear me? But I'm just saying, do not take yourself through that. Guys be putting too much pressure on themselves. First
Is
date,
that?
you done rented a car, got it smelling good, knowing that was your last 400 on the rental.
Is that?
Now y'all
Is
in Ruth
that?
Chris. You ain't got but one suit. You done wore your one good suit to Ruth Chris in a rental car and take her back to your clean apartment that you barely just made the rent on. Now you down to about $45. And guess what she want next Friday? And you don't get paid till the Friday after. Guess what
That's
she
it.
want? She
What,
want
Ruth
the
Chris?
same thing. She want the rental car you was in. She want then another suit like the one you wore before, just a different color.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And she want the table y'all got.
Hey, she she don't want that. She don't want that other outfit that you done bought from your little cousin.
Let me tell you something, bro. If you going on the first date in a suit, I don't know it. I don't think she want to see you in no jeans and tennis shoes next time. Depending on how the conversation's been going on the phone. It depends on how the conversation's been going on the phone. A lot of guys don't make women that comfortable on the phone because they don't spend a lot of time on it.
Is
They like
that?
they like the text. I don't do the
Mm-hmm,
text. I want to hear your
mm-hmm,
voice. I want to FaceTime. I want to see I'm talking to the person. I want your undivided attention, so I'm going to get in your face. You know what
mm-hmm.
I'm saying?
What does she cover the phone up? What does she cover the phone up?
Let me tell you a secret, bro.
Uh-huh.
When you listening to a woman talk, and a lot of men don't do a lot of listening. That's why they mess up in
Mm-hmm.
the bedroom when they finally get it.
Is that?
She been told you she don't like giving head. She been told you that. You just
Is
wasn't
that?
listening 3 weeks ago. But you get in there, what's the first thing you lay back and want? The
Mm-hmm,
one thing she said she don't feel comfortable doing.
mm-hmm,
And it may be from past trauma. It may be the last relationship. She wasn't even required to. You never know what
mm-hmm,
it is. She just no, I already told you. So since y'all ain't had that conversation,
mm-hmm.
miscommunication took place, and now you treating her bad.
Is that?
You see what I'm saying?
Is that?
Now she like, man, I don't know if I could do. Dude, he cool. He a nice guy,
Mm-hmm.
but he don't listen. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
That's
Vice
it.
versa. Vice versa.
Vice
Women
versa.
get on the phone, we can't get their undivided attention. They texting, scrolling the internet. You trying to really tell her who you are, what you about. By the time
Yeah.
y'all thinking it, y'all on two different pages because somebody wasn't listening. So it's
Exactly.
easy. It's easy to tell because the first
Mm-hmm.
time you say, "Yeah, baby, why you wear green?" I told you green. I hate that color. Like I don't even like. I mean, you look good. I like your outfit, but man, I hate green. She'd have put on
Exactly.
green for y'all. You think you being trolled on the first date because the only color you said you hated was green, and she got on all green.
And she got it on.
Now you don't.
Indicators.
Now you don't want to take out to eat because you keep looking at all this green.
Is
You
that?
know?
Is
But that
that?
that stems from us doing a whole bunch of talking and no listening.
Is that?
For
Is that?
me, I wonder why people don't date intentionally, such as coming out the house today, realizing I'm single, I'm ready to mingle, but what's the plan? What do I want from this man when I meet him? If
Is
you
that?
just looking to smash, be honest with yourself first. Can you handle what happens after that? Can you handle the man
Mm-hmm.
pulling up just on that and don't want to do all that talking?
Mm-hmm.
Can you handle a man knocking you down and then telling you, I also go over here and knock Christy down too from time to time? See, it's a lot of
She
variables that come with I just want to smash. Can you handle that?
is
Fellas, can
that?
you handle her saying, Chris pulling up?
Is
You better
that?
come over here tonight.
Is that?
Can you handle her saying, oh, I just met Tom and Tom want to take me to Applebee's tonight? I
Let
call
me
you.
get that first. Let me
I,
get that first. You can get in a minute.
I call you Monday. I call you Monday. You see what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I wanted to keep it away from sex because I'm just talking about being intentional
Is
while
that?
you're pursuing people. I think
Is that?
that's where the biggest loss is at. Miss Keon
Is
was
that?
popping. She said most think they so beautiful they think the man's supposed to want to give them it all on the first date. Let me tell you
That
something. That's our fault. Because you can't make me
no.
give you nothing.
That ain't our fault. What you mean that's our fault?
As men, not you personally, as
No,
men.
I said, yeah, we talking as men. No, no, no. That's their ass fault. They feel like they're entitled for us to pay for that nail and hair and stuff like that. But
Okay,
first,
you
go
missing it.
ahead.
No, no, no. I'm gonna let you finish and then I'll tell you what you missing. Go ahead.
Okay. No, I ain't missing it. I'm on point. It's just that a lot of people feel entitled because of their beauty, because of those things that comes with that. Like you're entitled to pay for keeping that up. You're entitled to pay. As a man, don't get me wrong, we're gonna do that anyway. Like, some things when you're grown, You don't have to ask, and it's self-explanatory. But the thing of it, a lot of them speak as to men as if they're children because of their past. Like when you deal with children, you're gonna treat or try to treat the next one that you get involved with the same. So nah, bro, it's just It just, some things are given and earned. Like, love is earned, trust is earned. So that's the same way with that. They gotta earn it.
Miss Keon, I agree with you on that, but this is where I say it's our fault. Bro, how many
Hmm.
dudes ain't giving they last knowing they ain't got it to a woman that don't deserve it? To a woman that ain't worked for it, to a woman that ain't showed them no type of attention, but they spinning to get the attention. They leave with the money. Women that we call eager to be in the company of a man leave with their body and
Hmm.
then go back and say, all you want to do is hunt.
Hmm.
Well, baby, the first thing I saw was you in your panties.
Exactly. No tight jeans you had on.
I want
You
that.
had to squeeze in.
Well, I ain't even gonna get on the jeans. I like a well curvy woman in some nice
I
jeans.
do too.
The women that are naked and then want me to think about something else.
Mm-hmm.
Baby, I can't think about nothing else. Every time I see you, all I gotta do is take off one article of clothing and you naked. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying?
That's it.
I
That's
take
it.
your sports bra off and you are fully naked. That's
That's
all I
it.
think about because you fine to me. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
So if you leave with your body, why you gonna chastise me after for wanting that? You know what I'm
But
saying?
they gotta have self-control.
But back to the men, I'm gonna answer that question I was posing earlier. So the question I was asking is, did you miss it? Because I was saying it's partly men's fault a lot of the
Mhm.
time because um, it's partly men's fault because they lead with money. They
Yeah.
lead with the money and then get mad that the woman asked for it.
Hmm.
You can't
They
do that,
do.
bro. What we just say? Why are you going to Roof Chris if you can't maintain that?
Yeah.
If you can't keep up that behavior, why are we here? Clearly you got some more work to do to be able to maintain this type of living. You know what I'm saying? And not everybody can just pull up on Ruth Chris every single night or every weekend. You know what I'm saying? They trying to make ends meet and keep the crib up. I'd rather see a woman cook me something to eat, which I don't do that. I
Mhm.
don't eat people food often. You know what I'm saying? So don't cook for me. I only eat like 8 foods in the world, so you probably gonna cook something I don't even eat. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But
Yeah, yeah.
look, that's personal though. But real deal,
Mhm.
they leave with the money and then get mad because the woman asked for it.
That's
Well, you
that.
told it to her. She didn't know you had money till you start spending and buying and giving and giving and giving.
Yeah.
She thought it was a wealth of money coming from here. And
Exactly.
and she gonna test your pocket.
She thought he was a Boaz, then.
Yeah, yeah. But
You
see,
know what I'm
Boaz,
saying?
deeper than that, Boaz is a different situation because it wasn't about money. He had resources. However,
Exactly.
he fed her spiritually, emotionally. It was all the other
Exactly.
things, boxes he checked too. But now, when women today, modern women today, see money, they want it, and I ain't mad at them because them
I ain't
niggas
mad
lead.
at him.
They leading with it. If I
Yeah.
met you in the strip club and I threw 4,000, got your
Yeah.
number, the first place I take you is Rue Chris. Second
Hmm.
place I take you is a nice hotel for the whole weekend. The valet
Hmm.
parked your Honda Accord.
Hmm.
Do you think she wants to downgrade next weekend? Be honest with me, bro. Be honest with me.
Hey, she will when she sees Sally over there in the car and she ain't in there next weekend because it's new booty. She'll downgrade then. She'll go back to the ex then. The
Let
one
me
that was beating on her. The
let me
one
tell
that
you why
meaning no good.
let me tell you why you're wrong. Let me tell you why you're wrong. 'Cause I just said he can't keep up that lifestyle, so he ain't in there next weekend at all. He back at
I mean,
work waiting on a check because he was
yeah,
stripping
but
out last weekend.
but we seen it time and time again. A scorned chick could do anything. She will go back to that ex-boyfriend that treated her wrong from that. Yeah, she will because she'll try to confide Some of them try to confide. I don't seen it. I don't been around it. We
I'm
be
not
out here.
saying you're wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong,
Yeah.
but I'm just thinking about the amount of guys I know right now on both ends
Hmm.
that keep
Hmm.
going back to their ex that ain't no good for them.
Yeah,
Let's talk, let's talk about that. Let's talk
yeah,
about that. I'm glad
yeah,
we're here. I'm glad we're here.
yeah, yeah.
Why on earth do we wean ourselves off of people instead of just dropping them? Why is that feeling so deep that you just keep going with the familiar, knowing it is dead? It's dead.
Hmm.
Don't call it love because you through with them. You know deep
Hmm.
down you through with them.
Hmm.
Love ain't keeping you there. Because if love was keeping you
Hmm.
there, you'll fight to get back to the good space all the way.
Hmm.
You know
The
you
chance.
done, but that's the only call you can make late at night.
Sometimes, like, a lot of people may invest a lot of their time into what we call home. So when you invest in all of that into home, trying to get home where it needs to be, because we know now it ain't the same. Like the values ain't the same. Like our kids and stuff like that. Even if we come into a split household where I might have kids and she may have kids, and you're looking for the best interest of the household, you may, fell out of your relationship because you may have a lot of stuff that's going on that requires straightening, which in returns there's a lot of arguments. There's a lot of things that's not up on the up and up because you're dealing with a lot. Bringing two split households, even when you bring in two broken finance, like say for instance, somebody might have bad finances, like coming in with a lot of debt, and then you got somebody that got somewhat decent debt. When you combine those two, it's just like a seat. Somebody's gonna do this. You know what I'm saying? And either way, it can't even balance itself out because you're toting the weight of another. You know what I'm saying? So you got a lot of things that be at play that causes people to stay. And it just ain't a mental thing. It could be things that they don't be enclosing. Cause everybody have their private things and matters that goes on. So, everything don't be disclosed. It just be, taken into like the heart,
So if we talking about
Hmm.
disclosing information is one thing.
That's
But
that.
let's further the conversation.
Hmm.
I'm not talking about disclosing information. I'm talking about weaning yourself off of a person that you know you done with.
I mean, I just told it'd be hard, bro, because when you talk about
It don't be
weaning,
hard though. It don't be hard though. Once you know, shouldn't you be done as an adult? You know you don't want to pay that bill.
hold on,
What's wrong?
my bad, my bad. Um, yeah, it do, bro. I'm telling you, you got to go through it in order.
I ain't saying it's easy. Go ahead, log back in a second. You hear me?
Yeah, I'm on here.
All right. So I my thing is, what's up, Big Don? What's popping, bro? Um, my thing is, if you know for a fact that you have no plans for whoever you dealing with, you know for a fact that there is nothing at all that this person can do for you, future wise. You know for a fact that just because they're a good person, they're not for you. I'm wondering why it's so hard for you to just tell somebody, "Hey, look, this ain't working. This you ain't giving me the spark." And I do understand sometimes people really do be good people. They really do be good people, and you like, damn, I don't know how long it's gonna take me to find another person this genuine, this good. But they don't do it for me. I don't know what that do it for me thing is, but y'all know what I'm talking about. For everybody is different. They may not have the conversation that you're looking for. They may not be able to satisfy you in the bedroom. They may not be able to, they're not good listeners. Just that one thing that you know you just, it's a deal breaker. I don't understand why we don't just tell people, hey, listen, you dope, we can be cool, but I can't stay. You know what I'm saying? I can't stay here. Miss Samantha, what's up, baby girl? She said it was hard for me at first, but now I'll cut whoever off if needed to. I know that's growth, and my standards are set in place, and that's 100. Listen, Miss Samantha said, Big Sam in the building. She said she'll cut whoever off if needed to. Now, let me tell you why I don't believe none of that shit. And this is not to shame her. This is not to shame her at all. She know how
Yeah,
I am, man.
yeah,
I'm a
yeah, yeah.
straightforward. I
We
don't
ain't
believe
believing
none
that
of that.
shit though.
I'm women, only, women and men only cut off people immediately that they don't respect. See, and
Exactly.
that's where I think it gets hard to cut off people when you like them, you got some type of respect for them. I think it gets hard to cut them off because you built some type of rapport. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? But she comes back and says she literally just went through it. So if you cut somebody out, baby, blessings, you have learned something. You know what I'm saying? But for majority, goddamn, Miss Sabrina in the building. Need y'all. She said because you don't want anyone else to have them. We talked about that briefly a minute ago, right? Wanting somebody,
Hmm.
but you don't really want them. You just don't want to see them with somebody else. I don't got that problem. I don't know how to say it. I ain't never not wanted to see another dude with another woman because she gonna do with her body what she wanna do. She gonna be where she wanna be, whether I show up or not. If she holding another nigga hand, she gonna keep holding his hand. If she wanna be there, right? I
Shit.
never looked at the logic in trying to debo somebody into staying around you or kicking it with you or anything forced. I be uncomfortable. I be trying to end conversations on the phone when I feel like you ain't listening. If I say, bro, you can ask anybody that talk to me. If you say one too many times, I'm getting off the phone, bro.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I feel like I'm wasting your time and mine at that point. And we could be having a totally good conversation. But the moment you be like, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Because you scrolling, reading a meme. You know what I'm
Nah, I
saying?
go off. I go off. I ain't gonna lie. I got attitude, so ain't none of that. I go
You
the
got
fuck off. My bad. What you
you got
doing?
you
Like
got to have it.
that's rude. That's
Listen,
rude.
it's rude, but what is the attitude change? Doesn't nothing change because you mad.
I mean, it ain't gotta change, but it's gonna change. And that's real. That's rude. You can get off beside me, like straight up. Like I don't even gotta deal with you. Bye. Like that's rude. Like bottom line. Like, some things,
And you
and I ain't
treat
trying
me
to be
all.
an ass,
Go ahead, my
huh?
bad. Go ahead. Go ahead, my bad.
I ain't trying to be an ass about it, but that's just rude. Cause if I was doing it and they say the shoe was on the other foot, it would be a whole argument of fuss. So now it's just rude, point blank, period. Like it's a time and a place, like for real.
Okay, I do understand reciprocation of respect, but
Mm-hmm.
here's the thing: I
Mm-hmm.
got a problem with that. Is
Mm-hmm.
because your black ass done been on the phone with a girl, put that shit on speaker and mute, and walked off. Am I lying?
So
Hey,
you,
Miss
hey,
Martha.
you, you know I have,
So
I have.
how are you
I've done
mismanaging your how are you asserting your dominance in a place that you exercise the same behavior in?
because sometimes dealing with significant others and y'all have it may be an argument where it ain't that serious all the time or where you had to, especially when somebody ain't listening. I'm just gonna I'm gonna sit it down. I don't give a damn what you talking about. Sit that motherfucker, keep on talking. I don't even gotta listen because it'll be a point where I hit that button and that's it. and push do not call on that motherfucker. I ain't gotta listen to that. Just being real.
It's your phone. You absolutely
Is
have
that
control over what you do with it. You pay the bill. I get that.
is that is that
Here we're talking about you not being able to control your attitude, but I bet you wouldn't put up with a woman having one.
I wouldn't even care for real. She had one, cause
You
I ain't
lying.
gonna lie.
You lying. I was
I
waiting
don't.
on you
I
to catch it.
don't.
I get to do
It,
it every lie. That's Cap,
I,
I was just
hey,
with
I
you.
tell you why.
Hold on. I was
Okay.
was I just in your car?
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold
We
on.
ain't doing
Let me
no,
say
I'm
this.
not doing no, wait, I'm not
Let
doing
me
no specifications of what the
hold
situation
on.
was or what happened, but I'm gonna answer very specific question that only me
Yeah.
and you can answer. That's Cap.
Yes.
That's Cap. But was
No.
I just in
Hold
your
on.
car? Answer me.
Hold on.
Was I
But
in your
listen
car?
what I said.
Oh,
But
no, no, no,
listen
no,
what
no,
I'm
no,
saying.
no, no. Answer
You
the
were
question.
just in my car. But what I'm saying is, you got to
No,
listen what I'm
that's not the
saying.
question I got. That's not the question.
Yeah, the fuck. Yeah, yes, the hell it
That's
is
the
the
leading.
answer you getting.
That's the leading question. I was in your car, correct?
You was in my car, correct?
Did you hang up on somebody when they got an attitude? I
I
was there.
mean, I
Don't look at
probably
the guy.
did. Hold up. I probably did at the time. I probably didn't. Those that be in my car, those that be in my car know that it's no censor in there. You lie to get hung up, cussed out, all of that, all in one. Ain't
You
is
did
that count?
all the above. That's why I said, ain't no damn way you sitting up here talking about, nah, I don't do that. Yes, you just did it 2, 3 days
Man,
ago.
I'm good. I'm good though, Jermaine. I ain't got no temper problem, man.
Yeah, you do, nigga. Yeah, you do. Miss Hudson, she say, I think it's the emotional attachment. Some will try to kill you. Some you can't tell them to face some you can't tell them to their face. They don't listen. And that's true. The ones that I've had to cut off and literally cut off, like I knew it was gonna be a confrontation, and they come pick up the black man in this city. They don't
You
come
ain't
for the
cutting me off.
right. But
You
I'm
ain't
talking about the
shit.
5-0 come pick us up. They don't come pick the woman up. It's rare. So
Gonna pick me up.
I'm not finna let you put me in a predicament to have to go down there and eat beef stew with ice on the top and cornbread and toilet
And
water
will.
Kool-Aid. You see what I'm saying? I'm
And
not
will.
letting you put me in that predicament. So now we ain't finna argue, and now I'm not finna stand there and listen to you. Miss Jones, check your inbox. Come on in here. Check your inbox and come on in here. So look, bro, answer me this. Answer me this. With your
Okay.
attitude, do you think it's proper and correct? Not proper and correct. Forget all that. Do you think it's
Uh-huh.
worked out for you to operate the way you've been operating, or would you like to see it happen a different way?
I would love to see it happen a different way. And reason I say that, bro, is because growing up, um, with how I growed up, um, I had a good life. But just I grew up in the street, so that toughness and all of that. Like I grew up, like but it never was like um I put it over into the I carried it into the relationship. I took everything out. No, it ain't nothing like that. I just look at things serious because I grew up, man, and seen the um two guys. One I worked for and one I used to be around. But one of them got killed. So, you know what
Mm.
I'm saying? It was all behind a lady. And it was all about her not being faithful. Like, and I never forget this to this day. Like I was a young child. Man got his head blowed off in front of me. Like, and I knew both of them was dating the same chick. And
Coco,
I used to be in the pool hall. So I knew this. And it was crazy because as a young man, when we grew up, you learn to stay in a child's place. So it was like you couldn't speak on things if it didn't pertain to you. So knowing that, man, and watching that happen, because he was a boxer. He was a well-known boxer, and stuff like that. And it happened in the man. And I tell you, it changed my life and my views on how I look at that. You know what I'm saying? Because it became where one was unfaithful, and then you had two real dudes. One wasn't keeping in a band. Like, they were sleeping with the same woman. They was also kin. And, it was just like, it was one, she was married, you know? So, it was like, it was hard on me for years because, I was like, dang, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to ever have to be faced with me dealing with a chick and she not being straight up. And, you know what I'm saying? I end up dying behind the gun of somebody insecurities or vice versa. You get what I'm saying? Because at my time, then growing up a young man, It was like with me being an alpha male, I didn't carry around a temper on my shoulder. It was just, I ain't had no little man complex or none of that. It's just I looked at things serious. You know what I'm saying? And I never changed. So when it comes to me and my temper, I don't lash out like by any means. I listen, and stuff like that. I just a no nonsense guy. And the way I say things may be aggressive, because of the way I say it. But yeah, for the most part, it's hard
Now
though.
we ain't talking about how you deal with the men. Men talk passionately. We can handle
No, I'm
different
talking
things.
about women. Yeah, I'm talking about women because some women
So
take the way you talk.
you telling me most of the women you dealt with in your life, you was a no nonsense type of guy. You ain't never fell for no woman that took that veil off.
I ain't never what.
Fell for a woman that took that veil off.
Man, that's a good one, man.
Like
I
just took
swear,
your
bro.
cool, took your cool all the way off. Cause I done had a woman come in my life and I couldn't operate the same way. I was just too head over heels. What they say, you got your
Let,
nose wide open. You know what I'm saying?
let me say this. 11 years, remember, I didn't. 14 years, I didn't. So 25 of those years, you got to think. I haven't been, because of my situation. So a
Hmm.
lot of people didn't understand that. And before that, I had an 8-year and a 13-year relationship.
Hmm.
You get what I'm saying? So I was in a long relationship for both of my baby, my child's mothers.
Hmm.
Um, After then, once I got in, I couldn't do it because I didn't want nobody to be strung along while I was doing what I had to do as a man. I didn't want
Yeah.
them, I didn't want that on my head because what I had to deal with, because my situation was totally different. You get what I'm
Uh,
saying?
Miss Coco say, you know you aggressive, nigga.
Huh?
Miss Coco the Queen, she say, you know you aggressive.
I am. I'm a bad boy. I am. I am,
But
but in a good way.
what's the
Huh?
good way of being bad?
The good way? I'm
Yeah.
affectionate, man. I'm caring. I'm understanding, man. It
So
just
you
takes
got
a certain type of woman for me, bro, to be honest. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, honest, like,
every
that's
time
it, bro.
every time one of my guys say to be honest, they lying. So are you
Mm-mm.
being sincere today?
Now, I'm being dead honest with you. Sid. I don't have to candy coat. We on live. I tell it like it is, bro, because I ain't got nothing to hide. I'm transparent with it. Those who know me know that I'm factual with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I don't display that, because I feel like, why do you display that on she ain't a man. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that. I just don't go for the bullshit. Like, I be like, I speak my mind. I'm blunt with it. I'm an Aries. So I'm just blunt with it. Like, I tell you what I don't like. And I don't I don't care where I'm at. If it don't sit right with me, I'm gonna speak my mind. You get what I'm saying? Just being real. And
All
God take me as I am. For real.
right. Okay, now if you tell somebody take you as you are,
Uh-huh.
do you know what you're discounting at that very with that very statement? You're also telling that person that you're not willing to compromise.
No, I ain't saying that I ain't willing. I just said take me as I am. Like, I'm gonna sit there and listen,
So
and
meet
I'm
you
gonna,
where you're at. You want them to meet
huh?
you where you're at ultimately.
Yeah, yeah,
Ultimately, meet me
yeah,
where I'm at and we can grow together.
yeah.
You do mean that.
Exactly,
Okay.
exactly. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not one of those.
She say this finna be your dating profile.
This gonna be my what?
Coco on here trolling, bro. You know she a rapper.
Man, you talk. Hey,
She put some
love
lines
you, man.
together. Yeah. She'll put some lines together. So look, I want to wrap it back around to what we was initially talking about, man. We was
Okay.
talking about intentionally pursuing somebody, right? So
Yeah.
when we're intentionally pursuing somebody, we got plans for them. When you
Exactly.
initially meet, when you initially meet somebody, and
Mm-hmm.
this goes for me too. When I initially meet somebody, I'm very
Mm-hmm.
vocal. Are you a vocal person when you meet the woman and you pursuing the woman about what you expect and what you would like to see come from her?
Yes, I am very vocal. I break it down. telling what, not what I expect, but what my preference is, what I look for, you know what I'm saying, and what because I can't go off the lips. The lips will say anything. Person to draw themselves to be anybody. You know what I'm saying? So I let them be known off the top because I got a lot of stuff that I got going on, so I don't need a distraction. You get what I'm saying? Because some people distract you, man. You'll be so like involved in a relationship, and it's misleading because one would, like you said, they have good intentions, but the wrong intentions. It might just be for sex. You know what I'm saying? It might just be for money. Whatever their intentions is. But nah, I'll be blunt, bro. Straight up front. I don't like women that be on social media all the time. I don't like a loud woman. I don't like a drunk. I can't do nothing with a drunk. I don't need a druggie. I don't do drugs. So why do I want a druggie? I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't like it at all. I don't like no woman that be lying. You lie everything that you say. You telling a lie about everything to your friends. It's a representation of me. So if you lie to them, who am I? And these are people that you knew before me. So that's how I look at that, bro. I sit back and watch. Like I play dumb. I play dumb and square all day. You know what I'm saying? I play coy all day. Ooh, I'm like, man, shit, get the fuck on. Get the fuck out of here. I know what's going on. Hell, I used to PIMP. And now you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm an MAC, but I used to PIMP. We ain't gonna get that, misconstrued. I just chose to be a real man other than, what I'm saying, doing that. Cause I didn't see no good ending on it. You feel me? So I learned a
And,
lot from that, bro.
and that's what we're talking about. Uh we're talking about intentions. Why meet a
Exactly.
woman? Why meet a woman and women, why meet a man if your only intention is one thing or two things? How come we so scared? We all about real all day on the internet, don't we? I'm real,
Exactly.
I'm real, everybody real. Ain't nobody
Hmm.
being real honest about their intentions when they meet a person. Hey, listen, I don't know
Hmm.
nothing about you. And it's a way to deliver it.
Exactly.
It's a time to deliver it. But why string them along for so long when you just wanted to hunt? Or you
I
just
tell them
want,
off the top.
or because I know
Shit.
women that like to spend time. Or just say
Yeah.
I was lonely. I needed somebody to come over here and kick it with me sometimes. Somebody to go on a
Hmm.
brunch with, other than my homegirls. You look nice aesthetically. You know what I'm saying? I would like to be out with a guy. I don't want to hunt. Why not just say, dude, I ain't trying to turn you on, but I know I look good in this. Can you handle just having brunch with me sometimes? You know what I'm saying?
What about what about even going to church, bro? I don't even hear no. I swear, man, this
Listen,
some
most
real
people,
stuff.
a lot
And
of people ain't
and and,
going to church.
and I ain't. Hold on. Don't get me wrong. I'm one of those people that don't go like that. But it's one of the things that I wouldn't not be like, okay, then if I'm gonna take you out to a club, if I'm gonna take you out to eat, let me take you to church. Let's go to church together. I want to see what your spiritual. I want to see how you connected with that. Let me see how you connected with your mom and how you interact with your mom and your dad. Like I need to know how you interact with them because eventually we gonna get old. So I want to see how you interact with your kids. Are you good with them? Are you half good with them? I watch all of that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because that's most important. Because I got kids. I got a mom. I got a father. So if you can deal with them according to your parents, I know that mines are good. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not, Lord forbid, not able to be there, especially they talking about being my helpmate, because I'm Lord forbid talking about a girlfriend. I'm too old for a girlfriend. I might well get a pet. I'm just saying.
Hold on one second. Hold
And
on
take
one
it slow.
second.
You get me? But
Hold on one
nah,
second.
bro. Uh-uh.
Hold on one second.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Hunter says sometimes we need our men to put their guard down. As an aggressive woman, sometimes we need softness. A lot of us have past trauma. Now, with you being aggressive and then expecting softness, it's weird to me because no man wanna. I ain't gonna say no man. A lot of men don't want aggressive women. We understand a strong woman when we see one, but we don't want a combative woman to be specific. I don't want to be standing in competition in my relationship. I don't want to fight the world all day, come home, and then me and you at it. You know what I'm saying? Because you got a strong mind, you don't know how to be uh uh comfortable with Jermaine in the household. So I don't beat my chest to be a man. I'm just a man. I don't try to prove I'm the man. I ask kindly, can you let me do my thing? Can you let me
That's it.
and can I take this trash out? Can you move out my way? Let me be me. You know what I'm saying? I just kindly remind you, but I'm only gonna do that for so long. You see what I'm saying? Because if you don't get it, you just won't get it. You need to be with another man. If you just don't understand that I can only send these hints, it's no different than a woman sending us hints. She don't like when we do whatever. Leave our shirt on the
Mhm.
couch. I don't do that, but I've heard about it. You know what I'm saying? He ain't
Mhm.
doing the right in the bedroom. You constantly instructing him, but he ain't getting it right. He ain't slowing down.
Mhm.
He ain't trying to take his time. Those hints
Yeah.
can only be given for so long before somebody fed up and reach their line. So I do understand sometimes you need softness, but truly, a man that's truly into you, baby, you will only receive softness. He's only firm with you when he needs to show you leadership. Now, leadership and being a boss is two different things. People think that's the same thing, but two different things. So, in leadership, a man is learning more about himself and evolving, but a boss is just in control, telling you where to go. So you want to be around somebody that's trying to better themselves and also lead you into the right direction rather than a boss that's just a dictate. If you want dictatorship, Jermaine is the wrong guy, baby. I'm trying to grow every day. You understand me? And if you're not about that, we gonna never align. We're gonna never
She
align.
want
I want to see you win more than you do. I'm your biggest fan if we together. You know what
she
I'm
want a
saying?
spanking baby. She want a
You hear me?
spanking baby.
But but there's a flip side of this coin. A woman that's strong, don't get me wrong, a woman that's strong, I understand that word to be a woman that has intelligence, she has discernment, she also knows her place in environments. She ain't trying to compete with you in front of your guys or in front of company of any kind. She definitely ain't running her mouth about y'all private conversations. You see what I'm saying? There's a discipline that comes with a strong woman that I envision when I think of that word. I don't think a lot of women know what they be saying when they say I'm a strong woman because I've seen you be very undisciplined all fucking week. All week long, you've been undisciplined. And today, because you like what I got on and I'm cute to you, you expect me to believe you're a strong woman. Well, baby, you weak because you keep telling people my business. You weak because we can't go through nothing without you bringing the family into it. You weak because your girls get in your ear and you take their side over mine. And we are the two that are working on this relationship. We can't never work this out if I'm dating you and all five of your homegirls. We ain't gonna never work this out. It's too many people involved. It's too many people involved. And you talk about a man walking away. I tell you the first reason he'll walk away. One, when you don't respect him. And two, if he can't trust that him talking to you is him talking to just you. The moment he find out you a microphone and everybody on the same frequency in the neighborhood, baby, he ain't gonna speak in that microphone no more. He's not gonna speak in that
At
microphone.
all.
So you being strong, the only thing you strong at is transmitting the signal. That's it. And he really was really trying to make you his safe. That's lock and key between the two of y'all. You don't got a key for the whole neighborhood, so why do they know y'all business? If the whole neighborhood can't just walk in your house, go in the refrigerator and cook something to eat, how come they so privy to your intimate moments in the relationship? How come every time you get emotional, your girlfriends know how bad he been to you? How come that argument can't go just to your pillow? And trust me, he know. Women think because women don't, I hate this too, because I've been through this. Women think because they told they two trusted homegirls that the man can't feel that they don't like him when he come around. They ain't supposed to know nothing about me except for the fact that we together. So why do they
Exactly.
feel anything about me? Why do they feel anything except for this is your dude? We're gonna respect him
It's
off the strip, you being on his arm, right? Or he
because it's
being on
been
your
conversation. Because it's been
exactly.
conversations had.
You can feel when you've been talked about.
Exactly.
Because you walk in the room, y'all done got over that little misunderstanding. Y'all done got all the way over that little misunderstanding. But guess who don't forgive? Family and friends.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Family and friends do not forgive.
And guess what I say? I look at their ass, fuck them. For real.
I don't do that. I take it
I
into account.
do.
Well, I hold my woman accountable now. Because why the
Shit.
fuck do they know my business? Now I gotta
I
hold you
was.
accountable. Well, listen to what she's actually doing. She's exposing the secrets of the kingdom to the workers in the village. So now I could possibly be overthrown because they got too much information about what's going on in the kingdom. How many peasants in
But see,
Rome? How many peasants in Rome knew what the king was planning?
I was Caesar. Brutus. Oh, gonna change to go to Popeye over there. Cause
I can't
I'm
make
not
the
gonna put
choice.
up with that shit. I see them attitudes. I see them attitudes. It's fuck you through the door. I can care less about the attitudes and my business being, you know what I'm saying, just being real. And when I feel that vibe, it just made me get that much more aggressive because I'm telling you, bro, when you grown and you don't care about none of that, like, and you living your life, everybody got their own life. Stay in their own business. Stay up out of your business. You know what I'm saying? People got to respect people's business. Some people might just need a listening ear and not too much of this. And that cause conflict. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this. I don't mind. I actually need you to have a girlfriend circle because I need you to maintain your identity in this thing that
Exactly.
we're trying to call love, right? This is love, but I still need you to be you. Go have a good time, go release. If this relationship is a little stressful at the moment, please go out with your girl. Kick it. You know what I'm saying? Go have a few drinks, let loose, let your hair down. You know what I'm saying?
By all means.
But refrain from, girl, let me tell you what he said. Because the moment you do that, it's in my experience, you just open the door for her to one, try me. Because now she think I'm open to fucking around, depending on the conversation, right? You
Hmm.
showing her where my weaknesses are by telling her our intimate conversations. You letting her in on our relationship, so why wouldn't she think she's invited? You let her in, right?
Exactly.
So now she might think I'm cute already. This friend. Now she want to try me, and I'm confused at why she would even think she got a chance when she know my girl, right?
Exactly.
Next thing is I've had girls 15 years after a relationship say, damn, I thought you were treating that girl real bad the way she talked about you every week. But she kept going back to you. I didn't even know she was talking about me.
Uh-huh.
She was like, man, every time we went out, that girl was a headache. And now that I'm meeting you and you this cool, I can't even believe you this cool. Whole time it was just the fact she wanted out and didn't know how to tell me she wanted out. You know what
Exactly.
I'm saying? And not a big deal, but I'm thinking in my head it wasn't gonna never work. Because she kept
Mm-hmm.
running to tell everybody our business. She telling everybody but me what's wrong.
Is that?
Moving forward, bro, I would never tell a dude unless I'm done with the girl. If we done, man, we can discuss how it didn't work. I ain't gonna back mouth her. But like, man, she dope. Just ain't for me. But the
Mm-hmm.
intimate details of her life, the reason I never spread that is because it always come back around. Jermaine told me.
Cap,
They don't even hesitate to say who told them.
cap, cap, cap.
Okay.
You ain't never told nobody about some fire head, about some fire. You ain't.
My
That's
old
cap.
my old
That's
lady?
cap.
No. My old lady?
That's cap. You ain't never told. We all know you
Bro, now,
capping now.
listen to what you're saying. You asking me
Okay.
if I told the fellas about my main lady? You tell people how good your
No,
main lady is.
This is you. I don't. I'm talking about you.
I ain't
You
never
don't.
done that.
You were young and did that shit.
No, I wasn't in no relationship when I was young.
You told me about Sally.
Fucking
Yeah.
Sally, bro. What you talking about? Hey, I don't know what you talking about.
My bad, Sally.
Hey, look, I don't know who Sally is. Sally Mae. Free everybody that's under Sally Mae thumb. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Mr. Askew, my dog, salute to you. Memphis in the building. He said they in the club, beauty shop talking. Yeah. Uh, men do too. I ain't off y'all ass, fellas. Like he said, telling your guys how she performed in the bedroom, telling your guys the intimate details of her family inner workings. Her daddy wasn't there for her. That ain't none of your homeboy's business if she confiding in you.
Hell no.
She confiding in you, not the gallery.
Hell no.
Oh, bruh, how she do this, how she do that. Just because y'all over, you still don't owe that information to the gallery. She confided in you. But Drake said it in a song about 12 years ago. He said, just know that when she through with you, she gonna tell another nigga everything about you.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's happened to me a million times. So now,
Exactly.
hey, at this age, I control the flow of information. Anything that ain't
Mm-hmm.
public knowledge from my podcast, you probably won't know it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Because it's a
Exactly.
trust factor. It's a trust factor. It's some things you just it's private. It ain't a
Exactly.
secret, it's private. Those are two different things, privacy and secrecy. You know what I'm saying? It's just private.
But that's a need to know thing though. If a motherfucker got some fast head, that's a fat, but that's a need to know thing. We need to know these things. It's too much garbage out here, man.
Sir, let me tell you, I'm not gonna front today because I said I don't cap on my show. You can't come on
Uh-huh.
DJ Main House show and cap. Yes, I want to know who got the fire head. Yeah, absolutely. But I do not want to know what your main lady can do.
Hell no.
It's weird. I don't want to be visiting for a barbecue in the summer, and the only thought on my mind is what you just told me about what she could do.
You feel me?
Now, you put me in a position because I'm trying to respect you and your lady, but the only thing I'm thinking about is how hard she go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You said you gonna
No,
take me in the kitchen, fix my plate, baby girl. Come on.
man, man. So I I gotta let me put this the easy way. Well, I'm gonna read her comment, then I'll get to it. Miss Samantha, she said, I agree with you. Nobody truly knows any better and learns from whatever until they actually go through it. And that's what builds a strong man or woman, in my opinion. Well, you're not wrong, Miss Sam. You're not wrong at all. I think If a woman is dealing with me, I need her to remember that she's dealing with me, not me, him, her. You see what I'm saying? Me.
Exact, bro.
But fellas, I need y'all to understand that y'all betraying your ladies out there too. Why are you telling your guys what your girl could do? Why you think he wanted to hit it after you? Why you think he trying to
Mm-hmm.
follow up behind you? Because you done told him how talented she is. You done told him what her weak spots is. Man, every time you get a drunk, boy, you get anything out of her. Why would you say that about your main to a nigga that's attracted to her on the low?
Them some lanes. Lanes do that.
I tell you about a jump off all day, and she knows she a jump off. She ain't confused about what we doing. I tell you that
Mm-mm.
all day. I be like, man, yeah, we be cutting here and there, and
Mm-mm.
she do this, then the third. I might not even tell you if I want to keep it around. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
they ain't knowing that. I better
But I'm
not tell
just
them
saying,
that.
it might be casual conversation where they like, bro, I met so and so, and you remember back in the day. I'm talking about the ones you used to mess with back in the day, and somebody, hey, bro, you used to mess with. Is she straight? We might have that conversation of confirmation. I'm talking about the
Good ones.
intimate details. Leave that out.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Good ones, no. Bad ones, oh, go ahead. She ain't nothing. Yeah, that. But good ones, never.
Now you Kevin.
No, I can't, bruh. I
Now you
can't. I can't. If I ain't Captain
explain
Save
to me.
foot,
Explain to me why you wouldn't tell them about the good ones if you don't plan on going back.
because man, I ain't went to heaven and I ain't in the saving. I can't do all of that, bruh. I used to do that, man, and in the end, it came back on me. Never again. So nah, I don't do that. If it's good, I ain't talking about it. He need to find out for himself. He got a mouthpiece. He can do it just like I did. That's just bottom line, bro. I ain't got time to be trying to, hey man, the cap fire, the this, that, wet fire. Man, no. You better find out on your own, partner. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being a band with it. Like when I grew up, like it was, I wouldn't consider it a toss up because I really wouldn't even just mess with a toss up. You know what I'm saying? Like that because I figured like some dudes, man, they'll mess with anything. So I can't even be going behind no dude that don't mess with a girl that I know probably got this and that. And now I'm going behind a chick because she's a toss up. And now I don't got something that, you know what I'm saying? I just can't. Like, then that's just being real. So if it's good, I keep it to myself. If it's bad, hey, there you go. Bad, my guy. That's it. Like, and that's just being 100, bro. I guess it's called growth. You know what I'm saying? And that's just me. But yeah, that's just how it is. Cause I can't, nah, I ain't gonna get into that kind of conversation. That's a little bullshit. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's just to me.
Mm-hmm.
I was PIMP before anything. You
You just
feel
said
me?
you put that
Young.
life. You just said you put that life down.
I did. I said I was a PIMP before anything. And I learned, bruh. I learned. It's called growth. That's what I'm telling you. It's called being around a lot of ladies and learning from a lot of ladies. You know what I'm saying? And learning from a lot of situations. It's called growth. You know what I'm saying? That's all. And I learned that through experience, and it just taught me, on keeping a tight lip on things. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to that. Because you never know, that same girl that used to be that toss up, that was the ugly duckling, you know how they turned into a swan. And then later on, life change, might become that doctor or that lawyer. Yeah. So, nah, might have been bad then. It might have been just a day. You get what I'm saying? People have
Mr. Brenda
days.
says a whole lot of cap going on here.
Man, tell Sabrina she capping. Tell her it's a lot of cap with her. Just, hey.
So Mr. Brenda say, I ain't gonna lie, I've been there, done that. Most immature. hard-headed things. Now my ass single and God knows how long, because I ain't going for anything. But at the same time, I'm at peace with enough loved ones in my life, my home, and I have everything I need. That's cap.
That's
Girl,
cap.
you know you want companionship. Just because you're going
Man,
through a phase of trying to get yourself back together and recover, don't mean you don't want companionship. That's cap. It's in your
that's
nature.
cap.
We are wired
Cobwebs,
for sex. I
cat
ain't talking
lady,
about sex. I ain't even just talking about sex. I'm just talking about
miserable.
as people. She ain't miserable. I know Sam. If she feeling a
No, I'm
little
just
low, she'll
saying.
say it.
No, I'm just saying when you be lonely, like, we ain't talking about,
Yeah,
the
we
sex
get
part.
lonely. You get
Yeah, you get lonely.
lonely.
Get lonely. So
Hey, nah, Sabrina, check your inbox. So look, I had a thing I wanted to bring up, bro. Uh,
hmm
she say I still want a king, of course, but I have
for
patience.
sure.
See, that's the sense. That's the sense I'm talking about right there. That's the sense.
Yes, I'm telling you.
She is not, because I thought she was finna get on that strong woman, modern day strong woman. She, I don't need no man. Man,
Yeah, yeah.
you know what I think about? Okay, now I get on her damn nerves is what she said. But you know what I you know what
We
I
love you,
think
Smell.
about? You know what I think about people that say they don't need nobody? They
Mm-hmm.
don't trust themselves.
You think?
You don't trust you, so you can't allow yourself to trust nobody else. And I'm gonna tell you right now, that's been me for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Dog, people do you so dirty. Sometimes you just go through a phase of like, you gotta keep everybody out.
Yeah.
Now I'm in a phase, not a phase, I'm in a mindset of trusting people for exactly who they are. Not putting no
Mm-hmm.
expectation on it, not trying to force nothing. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to uh turn somebody into something they not, just trusting them to be themselves. You know what I'm saying? And whatever that means is exactly what it means. It
Mm-hmm.
don't mean nothing less, nothing more. So if I say I don't trust you to come to my crib, I ain't saying I won't fuck with you at the bar. You just can't
Mm-hmm.
come to the house. You know what I'm saying? You can't have a meal with me.
Mm-hmm.
If I say you could come to the house, but I won't hang out with you at the bar, that's because you get too drunk and try to fight everywhere we go. But you come to the house and you show me some respect. You know what I'm saying? So I can't
Mm-hmm.
trust you when we out and about, but you might be able to come to the crib, sit on the porch, and have one with me. You know what I'm saying? I just trust you for who you are these days. If I can't trust you for nothing, but you gonna tell me a damn lie, you in that box.
In that box.
I'm gonna call
We
you
gonna
when I
dig
need
that
the
grave.
lies. You know what I'm saying? Bruh, that last show was bumping, wasn't it? I killed that shit. I know you finna lie, bruh. Hell yeah, you was on point. Cause I know you ain't watching. But I need that little lift up.
Yeah.
I need to be told, keep going. So I'm gonna call the partner that's finna tell me a lie regardless. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And I ain't gonna
Mm-hmm.
tell you who you are, what box you in, because I know what box I'm in when I deal with people. There's certain women. When I talk to them,
Exactly.
I know what box I'm in. Hey, don't you got a list of women that's cool with you, but they know exactly what they can't do with you, where they can't go with you, and they talk to you like that?
Mhm.
It's girls that you cool with in real life that don't respond to you on social media. Am I right or
Yeah.
wrong? Why is that?
That
They
guy.
put you in a box.
Uh,
They put you in a box
look.
because they know themselves. First, they know themselves, then they know you. So they
Yeah.
trying to maintain exactly what the relationship is about. I don't get mad at the box people put me in. I don't get mad at that
Exactly.
box. I could be a king in their eyes, a bitch ass nigga, a
All that.
poser, a Mac, a player, whatever box you want, a liar, a truth teller, a healer, whatever box you want to put me in, I receive that. But the one thing I ain't gonna do is stop evolving and growing just because you put me in a box in this lane of our relationship. I get it, and it ain't no hard feelings. Jermaine, I just like to see you on camera talking crazy. I just like when you spread a little good message here and there. But I don't want to speak to you if I walk by you in Walmart. Okay, baby, I get it. Or speak to me in Walmart. Nigga, don't say my name when you on that podcast. You see what I'm saying? That's the box. That's they lie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Big Cheese. He said most women say they don't need a man because most women didn't believe in them enough to treat them like a queen. So the woman would rather cut herself out before dealing with the rejection again. That's the thing. That's the thing. Some people try to get to the bottom line before the bottom line touches them. He said you don't need a
Exactly.
man because you ain't met a man that needed you. Here's the thing. It's a double-edged sword when we talk about needs because oftentimes our needs change so much.
Yeah.
People can't even keep up with it. Like, damn, you needed a job in January. February, you need these kids to be straight in school. March,
Mhm.
we talking about a whole new need. Now you out of a car. Damn, I can't
Yeah.
keep up with these needs.
Needy motherfuckers.
And it don't be their fault sometimes. What do they say? Tragedy happened in three.
Yeah.
Man, a whole new subject. How come we can't admit when we just can't carry another person's problem? They not a bad person. You just got too much going on. For
Yeah.
me, for me, you got too much going on. Or watch this. You ain't got enough going on.
Shit. And they sure would say that quick. Uh,
Zero motion.
slow motion.
Have
What
you
slow
ever been
motion?
have a woman ever told you you ain't got enough going on for her to mess with you? Don't think about the question
Yeah.
before you
No,
answer.
no, no, no. It's a lot of chicks that don't say it that because they don't know you. When they don't know you, yeah, quite natural. I don't want to look like I got nothing. No way. I'm broke as hell. I ain't got nothing. I ain't got a thing. Yeah. I don't want to be known for having nothing. I don't got nothing, and hey, I can get a lot. Just know that. Shit. Yeah, nah. I don't want nobody to know my pockets
I
ever.
had a woman take me out to dinner to tell me she don't want to deal with me because I ain't have enough material things for her to believe in. That was her
Exactly.
thing. She told me to my face, you ain't got no motion. You ain't got the motion I thought you had.
Yeah.
And I wasn't confused by it because I've been, of course I'm observing your behavior and things of that nature, but at the time I hadn't even started this. I was still in college back when I was talking to that girl, right? And I said,
Hmm.
I ain't got enough emotion. Like what she was telling me was, I want a man that's prepackaged. He already come like this. I don't want a man working on something. But I got to thinking, I'm like, even a man that's established is still working to maintain what he's accomplished. So what are you actually looking for?
Exactly.
Her reply was, I got this, and this going on. You ain't there yet. The things that she named, I was far past and could cover and still pay my bills.
Exactly.
She didn't know that. All because
Exactly.
of her delivery of what she wanted in life, right?
Hmm.
However,
Hmm.
now I'm not even willing to explore what you want because you already told me from the looks of it, you can't handle me.
Yeah.
What does that word handle do for you? When a woman say, "Can you handle me?" Where does your mind go?
My mind, when she say that, meaning that I'm not strong enough to handle her. To me, what you mean I can't handle you? I'm not strong enough to handle you. Meaning that, like, when it comes to certain things that certain men are, just usually you asking me, some women, man, feel like their success level, if you ain't making the same as them, that you're basically less than them. Like you're not compatible substantial, to sustain uh a way of life, meaning that bills can't be taken care of. Because a lot of women say, hey, the man provides for the home. This is 24. Don't you think y'all build the home together? I don't know where that standard of life, because shit, if you leave and I don't build and gave everything to you, you leave me in the cold. No, it don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? It make you appreciate when you build together, you know? And a lot of people don't understand that, bro. No.
Where my mind
Mm-mm.
goes when I hear a woman say, "You can't handle me,"
Mm-hmm.
where my mind goes is, you have no discipline. You are an adult. Why I gotta handle you? Why can't I work with you? Work together. We need to work together. I don't need to handle you. If you talking about handling you, you better be talking about the bedroom, baby. And I'm a great listener, and I catch on fast. And I'm not lacking in action. So if you talking about handling you, then you might be out my league if I'm still not, even with my highest ability, I'm still not performing to your likeness. Then please move on, and we still cool, no fallout to go through. You know what I'm saying? But when a woman talks about handling her, and it's her attitude or it's her way of life, you are a child in my mind. I don't need another kid. I don't need another uh child talking about being groomed into a woman. Like, I get it. Some of us grow at our own pace, and it's things that we obviously have to work on. And everybody got their little bag they need to get out of as far as habits. But I'm not finna be sitting around talking about what I can and can't handle with another grown woman. I don't date kids. I don't date children. So you, as a grown woman, don't need to be talking to me about what I can and can't handle. Hey, log back in
Mm-hmm.
for me, big dog. It's echoing.
Okay.
So I don't I don't need nobody telling me what I can and can't handle. And I don't know why that word bothered me so much, because I ain't never thought to even talk to a woman like that. Oh, girl, you can't handle me. Handle you? Handle yourself. You grown. What you mean? We need to be able to coexist and make things better around here. Mr. Jones said, I'm big on that. I'm open to people. I'm open to people when I don't have the energy to pour into someone else. Ma'am, you got to be talking about earlier when we was having that conversation about just letting somebody know this ain't that no more. And I agree with you in that, with that sentiment. My dog, he back. Cheese say that's a slick way for them to ask you to start tricking off and showing off. Let me tell you something. You can't trick me into tricking. You either belong in my area of me doing for you or you don't. And here's the thing. Little secret for you ladies. Men are more prone to spin on you when you don't ask. When you do for yourself, they want to lighten the load. They
Exactly.
can see how hard you do for you. So they coming in to say, dun, 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 baby, let me get them kids to bed. Baby, let me take that. I help them with their homework. Baby, let me take that trash out for you. Hey, you need something? Here go cash out for lunch. Because we see how much you do for yourself.
Exactly.
But sitting around with your hand out is gonna make me go find somebody else that's putting their hands to work.
Exactly.
Baby, I am more prone to spend for a woman that get out and get it way before a woman that sit on her ass trying to test my pockets and see what I got. Cause see, I know a quality assurance specialist when I meet her.
Huh?
Oh, that's your
Huh?
car. That's what you drive.
Huh?
I like your little place. It look comfortable
Hmm.
in here. How long you been living here? Mm. This your closet? You ain't got that many clothes in here. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you get to doing
See
quality
all through the
assurance.
junk.
Yeah, 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 yeah. And I'm cool. 'Cause I got nice things and I'm comfortable in my home. You ain't comfortable in my home, go home. If you ain't comfortable in my home, go home. My warm embrace is not a prison. Do you hear me? You can leave this warm
Exactly.
embrace at any moment in time. Now I got a question for you, big dog. I got
What's
a
up,
question
bro?
for you. First let me read these couple of comments and I'll get right back to you. Uh
Mm.
yeah, you caught a daytime show. What's up? Only the family. You know what's going on. Miss Sabrina, I told your black ass, which you ain't black, you just acted, to check your inbox. Um, Samantha say it goes the same way, vice versa. Why would you say that when I just got through saying men dealing with women and women dealing with men? It always go both ways on this show. We don't have to say that in here. Only the family. We just having a meeting. We just
That's
kicking it.
all.
You know
That's
what I'm
it.
saying? We just kicking back. Miss Tanya stay kicking feet up, eating lunch, and here you go. Here I am. Y'all know what's going on. Okay, welcome to the work crew. All right, work crew,
I
y'all
already
should be on
think.
lunch right now. Can we talk for real? They on
Okay.
lunch right now. Let's talk to them, big dog. They on
Hey,
lunch.
they gonna share it with us. We want some. We
Yeah,
gotta
yeah,
go on
yeah,
lunch
yeah.
after we get through.
Y'all ain't fed nobody coming to get this content. Everybody eating. You know what I'm saying? So I got a question for you, big dog. Real deal.
All right.
You're the man that just cheated on your woman of 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
Hypothetical scenario. Y'all been together 10 years. Y'all ain't never had no infractions. Shit just got a little hard. You made a mistake. You cheated, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you riding that out with the secret because you know this girl ain't gonna never tell? Or is the guilt gonna get to you and you gotta tell your lady, I made a mistake because I want to continue this relationship? Who are you? Because now, mind you, you can get away with this. This is a
I'm
situation
go.
you can get away with.
That's going to the grave. I can't. Yeah, nah. That's gotta go to the grave. That partner. I ain't gonna lie. That's going to the grave.
Explain your stance
If
on
I
that.
was with her 10 years, and obviously if I cheated, I know that's gonna crush her. So I can't, especially if I got any piece of love for this woman. I know that's the main thing that can tear us apart. No, I got to cut that to the grave. Now, it ain't gonna be like sitting on me as far as conviction, because 9 times out of 10, if I did it, I mean, it was intentional. You know what I'm saying? Can't say it was unintentional. So it was intentional. Um, but nah, I couldn't do it like that because I'm just adding, like when they said, you add fuel to the fire. You know what I'm saying? As long as she keeps speculating or whatever, I can deal with that. But when you tell it's going ongoing, man, I mean, so it's a curse if you do and a curse if you don't. So you might as well go on and carry it to the grave. You get what I'm saying? Just being straight up with it.
You brought up an interesting point in your explanation, and I knew you would. That's why I asked the question the way I asked it. You
Yeah.
said if you got any love for, you wouldn't tell her. Explain the love prior. What type of love did you have for her before you crossed that line?
Okay. Depending on what made me cheat, you
You
know,
made you cheat, just the decision.
I mean,
I know
well, I mean,
temptation. Come on, let's be adults. Let's be adults.
no,
Temptation.
we grown on this. We
Yeah, yeah.
grown on this because I'm
Temptation
really,
is.
you said it's
I'm
a
saying we not.
hypothetical.
Hold on.
Let me
I'm
speak.
saying we not gonna beat a dead horse with the obvious. We know temptation was there. We know you did
Yeah,
it. So take me through what the logic would be of bringing up love after the infidelity.
because like I said once before, it depends on what the situation was that led up to make me cheat. Because I'm not, me personally, we using this as hypothetical. I'm not a cheater. I just leave and do me. You get what I'm saying? Now, whether or not who I don't let go at that time, I'm not on a time limit. You get what I'm saying? For one. So that's why I say that in that nature. But if I did, no, I wouldn't tell. And then it depends on if I loved her. No, I'm not gonna tell her because it only hurts her even more. And I've been through a situation where it was like I left the girl alone, but she didn't feel like we left each other alone, if you get what I'm saying. Because it was always the calls, the continuing call, come through, let me get some type. So you got to cut all the attachments away. You get what I'm saying? For real, bro. So when I say cheating, I ain't gonna have no conscience going to the grave. Yes, got to go to the grave. Now, did I love her? Yes, I still. That don't change the fact that I did love just because I made a mistake. Everybody makes mistakes. You get what I'm saying? That don't change that you might have still love that person, but you made a mistake. And that's just what it is. That don't change that you love. You just gonna stop loving somebody because you messed with somebody else. That don't work like that, bro. This is 24. Let's be realistic. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody losing love. They can still love that person. At least their lips gonna say it. Now their actions may show different on what they did. Now that's a different thing. Like if I fucked off, I cheated on somebody, and then you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I fucked off. You know what I'm saying? Shit, she was attracted. That ass looked right. Temptation overproceeded everything. You know what I'm saying? I was wrong. If I got caught in it, I was wrong. You get what I'm saying? That's the difference. When you get caught red-handed, why sit up there and be a real, like, in the face lie to somebody? Like, come on, man, that ain't real shit. Now, if you caught me red-handed, hey, you got me. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I apologize to them both. I ain't gonna be no jerk about the situation. I don't get caught up now. Now I gotta go on and, you know what I'm saying, and go on about my way. One may call me and be like, man, you know what, I'm mad. You know how they go. And you over there again, back in the same situation. So I'm just saying, I'm calling it what it
Let,
is.
let's progress the conversation.
Go
We've
ahead.
been in situations where we got caught. We knew we was caught. Did you
Mhm.
leave or did you explain it and stay?
Well, if I got caught, I explain, like,
Let me
my
tell you my
position on
story.
why.
Let me tell you
Hmm.
my story first. I'll let you gather yourself.
Okay.
Tell you my story first. Um, I've never been caught cheating because
Hmm.
I was single at the time. She had a man, but
Hmm.
she explicitly expressed, if you fucking with other people, I'm not looking for that. I was
Hmm.
always uncomfortable with it because I felt like it was control. You telling me you
Hmm.
can go home, sleep with your husband, but I gotta be just fucking with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So she didn't catch me fucking somebody else. She just caught
Hmm.
me out with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? But that was
Entertainment.
enough for her. Yeah, I was literally just meeting the girl. We went to go get something to eat.
Hmm.
She was at the same restaurant picking her shit up to go, and saw us at the
Hmm.
table having the greatest time. She
That's
approached
cap.
us, huh?
That's
We
cap. You
was having
probably met her then.
no,
You
I
probably
didn't
met
know.
her then.
No, I took
Oh,
her
okay.
out for the first time. We was at a
Oh,
dinner. I had picked her
okay.
up. We went to a dinner. You know, we was at
Hmm.
Papa Do's in Texas. So we was at Papa
Okay.
Do's. She came to pick up her to-go meal, saw us in there. If you know
Uh-huh.
anything about Texas, Papa Do's, you gonna go to Papa Do's. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We in
Hmm.
there, we kicking it. She come in there. She see us. She approached us like this a married woman with her big ass rock on.
Hmm.
Really? This what we
When
doing?
you hit, hey, when you were hitting that junk, did you see that? Was you looking at that rock when you were hitting that junk?
She didn't wear it often for real.
Huh?
She didn't wear it
Shit.
often.
Also,
Uh-uh.
she hid that.
No, she wasn't hiding it. It's her job. So
Oh, okay.
she had the big show off ring, and then you know how people just wear the band to work because we was in the
Hmm.
military. We was in the
Ah,
military,
okay.
so she'll just wear the
Okay.
band most times because we was in the military.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, I I didn't understand her point of view because
Mm-hmm.
you going home to your husband every night. Ain't no telling what y'all doing. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And I know he getting his rocks off if he think y'all in love still and everything's smooth. And half the time, let's be honest, men don't even need to be comfortable most times just to get one off. And I know a lot of women that's like, I don't like the nigga, but this the one I can get off with.
Mm-hmm.
But you try to
Mm-hmm.
dictate how my life going outside of your marriage. I wasn't cool with that. So I was still doing me for real. So when she
Mm-hmm.
called me, the one thing I said at that table was, "Is your husband at this table?"
Mm-hmm.
And it diffused the whole situation and she walked off. I didn't owe
Exactly.
her an explanation, but I don't understand why I felt like I owed her an explanation because we was dealing with each other. So I was wondering if you felt like you ever had to explain to somebody that didn't deserve an explanation at all.
Hell no.
You
Sometimes, like, it depends if I'm running it. If I'm running it, if I'm running it, yeah, I'm running it. I'm gonna run it. But no, I ain't gotta explain shit. It is what it is. You feel what I'm saying? It is what it is. I ain't explaining the one got caught up with and the one got that. No, it just, hey, I holler at y'all for real if that was the case. But I'm like I said, I always leave a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna stay in that month. No, it's got to be over, and I ain't waiting. Because if I don't left your ass, I'm gone. If I meet somebody that day, that don't mean I didn't love you. Now, if I just so happen to score that night, so be it. I'm not gonna get hurt if you score that night. So be it. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing about it is, I would have
I
stayed.
got a question. I got a question. Have you
Uh
ever
huh.
have you ever been in a long-term relationship with a girl that let you hit on the first night?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
I have not.
Yes. She didn't want to let go. She didn't want to let go. She couldn't let
I ain't
go.
talking about her pressures. I'm talking
No.
about what you wanted to do.
What you mean? Me not
You
wanting to
you
hold on,
sound
hit
like
on
you
her?
got pressure. You sound like you got pressured into some relationships.
No, I didn't get pressured. Cause I mean, I'ma say it like this. If ain't feeling it, I'm not going. I'm not that easy, nigga. It's like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not easy at all. I'm the type of guy, if I'm feeling you, and say for instance, it ain't got shit to do with the sex. It's got a lot to do with the person. You know what I'm saying? Because I like what I like. If she doing me good, treat me right, everything, yeah. Even if it's the first night, I'm not gonna look at it like that because our chemistry might, we grown. So grown ups do grown shit. We ain't got no limitations to nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because quite naturally, before that first night, either I don't met her, I
That's
don't
cap.
met her,
That's
I
cap.
know, I don't observed her. Listen, I don't observed her because you know how I move out here. First, I don't be in everybody's business. I don't be at every club scene. So sometimes I be out here riding around, doing my due diligence, and you know how people live. So I already know about the chicks. They might not know me, but I know of them. So it might be a situation where I see her, and I be like, oh, okay, then yeah, I gonna, bust that on down. You know what I'm saying? I'm already knowing I'm gonna bust it on down. And it ain't gonna take much because when you got charm and you got everything that a woman and you check out, shit, if she like woman knows she gonna fuck you off the muscle. I'm gonna tell you that now. And
You ain't got to
that's
tell
any
me.
woman.
You
Yeah,
ain't
that's
got to
any
tell me.
woman. Shit, I'm saying it off the muscle. Any woman know this. You know what I'm saying? She know if she gonna fuck you for real.
So,
Cause like a
Mr.
lot of
Meth,
women,
Mr. Method told me to not be judgmental on the first nighters. I'm not being judgmental.
that's right.
I'm not being so I wasn't being judgmental. I wanted to explain myself. I asked that question because I literally have never had a long relationship with any woman I had a one nighter or a first timer with. It just
You was a
never.
virgin until you was 20.
Who was?
Hell, you wasn't talking about first night. You were ready until you were 20 because you ain't had no first nighters. You wasn't fucking on nothing. Your
I
ass
didn't.
was in the house. You count.
I
You
think you.
count.
I think you misunderstanding what I'm saying. You ain't listening at all. I
Yeah,
said
I
I
am.
ain't never had no long relationship with a girl that I either first nighted or one nighted.
You had it
I've
with Sally.
never. Who the fuck is Sally and why you keep saying that name? I don't know what you talking about. And if you said I wasn't outside, I don't know what outside look like. Outside must be in the house if I wasn't outside.
Mm,
But
mm,
I only wanted to defend the stance that I was coming from to wrap up why I
mm,
asked that question is I literally never found myself in a predicament of a first night lasting a long period of time. I don't know if my fire just go out, post nut
mm.
clarity. I don't know what it be,
What
but
type of chicks you
never
be
built.
dealing with?
I've never, man, I'd have dealt with some of the classiest. The thing was, it was me. I wasn't interested no more after. We did that one thing. That's all I was focused on, and I was out of there.
Hmm. You must have had some bad ones, man. I
They were
swear.
fine as hell. My bad. If you say I'm
Yeah,
fine, they were fine as hell. I didn't take long to get to know them though. But you got to understand
yeah.
where I was at in my mind too. In my mind, I
Mm.
wasn't looking for no wife. I wasn't looking for no
Never.
girlfriend either. It was too much pressure. So I don't know how
Yeah.
it turned into fruitful relationships for you, but it ain't never go there with me. The ones that I got into relationships with took a long time to
Mm,
develop.
mm.
They had to drag
I
me
just
to
feel
go ahead, bro.
I just can't be no sandcastle, bro. Like even if I do that, cause I ain't gonna lie. Like giving her that part, just like women talking about, oh, this right here, this is it. Hell yeah, I feel the same way. Giving you this of me, shit, ain't no going nowhere. I already know that. So I'm like this. If I fuck with her like that and I'm intimate with her like that, and it's good, not just sexually, but she you know what I'm saying? She checks out. Hell yeah, I'm a fuck with her. Cause I don't ran across, like I said, I ran across some good ones like that. And the main thing was they didn't want to be looked at as a hoe because they did that. You know what I'm saying? And it was all about making them comfortable. Like, because a lot of guys don't get it twisted. They just do it for trophies. Ain't no telling. It might be get back, or however the case may be. Then you got some we're not even into the game part of it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Whether you get it natural, some can, some can't, bro. Let's just put it like that. You get what I'm saying? Just put it in a situation, sum it up.
What is a
Some
hoe?
can't get it, huh?
What's a hoe? What's a hoe? Male or
What's a
female? What's
hoe?
a hoe? Male or female? What's a hoe?
To us, a person that fucks numerous without any expectation out of it. Just going around sleeping. No, like that's what me personally, that's what
Okay.
I consider that. It's
Male
nothing
or
from it.
female?
Yeah,
So
it's nothing from it.
so where do we get off not knowing who they fucking? Hit them on the first night, and the first thing we say is that's a hoe. Is that right? I'm saying, is
I
that
will.
cool?
I can't. Yeah,
I'm
but I
saying,
don't pass
if
this.
we, I'm asking, is it cool that we as men do that? If we hit on the first
Mhm.
night, now she a hoe.
No, it ain't cool at all because that ain't what it is. As a grown up, like I said, you do grown up things. So if I choose my choice to sleep with somebody on the first night, that's my choice. You know what I'm saying? That's my choice. I had that freedom, that right to do as I choose. I'm not at liberty to be judged by nobody on earth but him upstairs. So I could care less if it's a label as a whole first night. I don't get into that politics of it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm
Mhm.
more like if I chemistry mesh, anything let it go. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. So my
Miss
thing
Kimmy
about
said, ain't you? Miss Kimmy said, ain't you the same one that said you like toxic love, bro? You
yeah,
showed
I
the fuck
love
did
toxic
say
love.
that.
But let me say toxic love. When I
Explain
say
toxic
toxic,
love.
all right,
Yeah,
let me explain toxic love. when y'all, when I say toxic love, you can have a little bit of argument, not the big argument, just a little argument, fusses, but y'all play like arguing. You can have a toxic love of where you going, I know you're going to have your girlfriend. You might go and vent to them, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. And we back and forth, you know what I'm saying? Because people make up and break up. They don't sung about this for ages. So I can't judge nobody for breaking up and making up if they go back and this and that. That's toxic, you know what I'm saying? Being out in the public, putting up a scene. Shit, if it go down there, you get it there. So who is somebody to judge because we might not see eye to eye in public? Shit, and I say something and it might be a little bit loud. You know what I'm saying? That's not in, it's a thing in a place to do everything. But sometimes, man, I'm gonna speak for me. We as blacks, man, wherever. If the kid get bad in the store, we spanking them in the store the same way. If she act up in the store, yeah, situation. What the hell is you doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? And it ain't me. It just be staying the same. Like, I can't be a changing motherfucker, try to be good, let her do wrong. Hell no, she fucking up. It's money that we gotta replace, not her. You know, in the end of the night, I gotta hear her fuss. You get what I'm saying? So it goes back to a lot of things. A lot of things play a part on that. To me, you get what I'm saying? So
Perception.
toxic is, yeah, it's all of that.
So perception. We understand that that is most people's reality, right? Perception.
Mm-hmm.
What they think firsthand, right? Damn, somebody said it in the
Mm-hmm.
comments already. Um, Perception would lead a woman to think you a hoe just because you want to take her home on the first night. You don't want to get to know her. What do we see women complain about online all day? That a man trying to, for the first time, invite them out, but where they inviting them to? You can say it.
You
Come to the
said what they
crib.
invite them to?
They invite them to the crib instead of on a date.
Better
Say
know.
a proper date. I want to go on a
Better
proper
know.
date. But all these men keep saying, come to the spot. What the men are trying to do,
Yeah,
they ain't always trying to hunch. They really want to show you how they living. They really want to see if you even
exactly.
fit in their lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? But they don't know how to
Exactly.
deliver that message. They don't know how to deliver that message. Baby, I cook, I clean, my bathroom clean, it ain't got pee on the toilet seat. You know what I'm saying? I want you to see that I am ready to invite this woman, you, whoever the woman may be, into my life. But most women take that first date. They skip that first date because we got a lot of fatherless homes too. And OG ain't
Mm-hmm.
telling him, hey, don't invite that girl to the take her on a coffee date. Take her down to the river walk. Walk, get to know her, let her get comfortable with you before you say anything about your career. So they don't know that. The first thing they know is high school was the last time they really dated. And what we do in high school? You
Mm-hmm.
trying to come to the crib? Yeah, of course they trying to sneak out in high school. That's what all most girls are doing.
Mm-hmm.
Sneak to go hang with the dude they like. I meet you at the skating rink. That's a date. But not everybody went skating. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
exactly.
when a woman say he ain't on shit but trying to fuck me and I think he a hoe, I get it. Because you invited her to where your bed resides. Because you
Exactly.
wouldn't tell a woman, let's go to the hotel room unless that's what you want. You ain't trying to watch no TV at no hotel. Man, I can't remember a time where I was in a hotel my entire life and turned the TV on.
And
I ain't never
Marquita,
took
it was
I ain't Marquita said, I think a man is a hoe when he try to take me home on the first night. It may not be the case, but I think it. That's what we talking about perception. Perception. It's
now,
all about how you deliver the message. Go ahead.
now, she said she think that. Now, before you got in that comments, Marquita, before when the conversation was going, you knew before when it got to that house, before you got in that car, what y'all was going to do by that conversation. So now you don't thought you thought no, you thought we were gonna slide. That's cap. You knew what he was doing before he got there.
You
You
just
knew.
proved her
Now,
point. You just proved her point though. You just
huh?
proved her point with your response. You proved her point. She says,
No,
She says whether the man is a hoe or not, the moment he
Mm-hmm.
invites her to the house, she think he a hoe. You just said you knew what he wanted. That's proving a point. That's how
But
you think.
no, from the
I've invited women.
conversation,
I'm saying
from the
I've invited women to the, but we only talking about inviting them to the crib. We ain't talking about the
yeah,
conversation. We
not
talking
all
about the
men though.
invitation.
Yeah,
But you proved
but through
your
that
point by
conversation,
saying you knew.
yeah, but through that conversation, bro, you know, just like I do, when you meet her, that conversation, you ain't even going to the house with no chick that's really, you know what I'm saying? Because first and foremost, the introduction is how you doing. Nice to meet you. My name is such and such. Where you from? It ain't going to the house. It ain't going to the house. What y'all
Shouldn't
doing
be.
tonight, man? May I buy you a drink? May I buy you a drink? Yes. Are this your friends? Nice to meet y'all. Hey, so it's subtle. And you might come back and have some other little frivolous conversation. And then if she's the one to go to that house after a couple of them drinks, yeah, I come through because you already know, man. Once you come through and chill for a minute, it's already 2 or 3 in the morning when we leaving the club. What you mean chill? At 2 or 3 in the morning, if I'm inviting you at 2 or 3 in the morning, that's self-explanatory. Now come on, that's cap.
It should
You
be
know it.
common. It should be common sense, but not common sense ain't common.
Hmm.
Some women are truly naive, and so are some men. I've talked to men that didn't pick up on the signal of the girl wanting to go home and fuck.
Yeah,
We know
yeah,
them guys
that's it.
where they literally don't know. They sit back like she like me. Hey nigga, she been on you all night. She buying you drinks. Go
Green
home.
ass nigga.
Okay, so we can't sit here and say every woman knows because you was being nice to her that you want a hunch.
Hmm.
They
Hmm.
don't. Not all women
Hmm.
know. I've met them women that didn't pick up on the cues, didn't
But
have
what
no
is?
clue. It was
Show
literally
me
having
them.
time and they wanted to continue the night. I've brought a gang of females from the club and we played dominoes and spades all night and everybody went home safe. No sex was had.
I
We just had
did that.
time. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
to insinuate that every time about coming to the crib is about
Mm.
sex, that's crazy to me because I've been in a lot of situations where the after party was my crib.
But the conversation, I
Now,
go back to
how
it again.
I'm saying, but how my guys interacted with them after the club setting, that ain't had nothing to do
Mm.
with me. They left together. I don't know what
Exactly.
they went to go do. That wasn't my business, but it wasn't my intentions to get them there too much. We literally just
Mm.
wasn't sleepy, and we were still trying to turn up, and it wasn't nowhere else
Exactly.
to go that we wanted to pay for. Come back to the spot. I got the dumb on the spade. Oh, you can't with me in those spades. Hold on, let me tell my girls we finna follow y'all. And that's a good
Mm.
time, right? If you're being honest with the
Mm.
girls. You ain't on no creep shit. You know what I'm saying?
So after y'all get through with the dominoes of spades
That's where
and
I
the ladies,
That's where I said during the dominoes and spades game, if you paying attention to the cues and you sending the right messages, the woman should know by now. If you ain't sent the cue as a man that I'm trying to lay down with you during this good time, bro, you shouldn't be trying to force nothing on her after the good time.
is that
Cause you done
a
damn near
lot of
had
them
all
do.
night. We've been together 5 hours. Why you ain't saying nothing yet? You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? To me, you don't deserve it if you can't say nothing in 5 hours.
Is that.
If you can't
But a
express,
lot of them do.
I like you like me, what we doing, what are you cool with? If you can't say that in 5 hours, bro, go to another job interview. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Hey, that's out the muscle with me. Shit, I'm not waiting on no 5 hours. Everything is up front. I'm grown with it. Whatever I feel on my chest, I say it then. If I want it, I want it. That's how I be. Like I'm gonna tell her. Like if I really want her and shit, I'm gonna be like, hey, I want you. I'm gonna get that. Like, I ain't gonna be sitting up there playing around. Yeah, nah. And anybody and any woman that know me, that's how I approach her. Like, I like what I like. I like you. What's up with you? You know what I'm saying? What's your name? Like, that's how I approach it. Like, I ain't gonna sit up there and be all that old trying to be, you know what I'm saying? No. Hell no. And if you go home with me, I ain't gonna lie. Whatever's on my mind, it's up in the air. So we grown. You know what I'm saying? It's open. Like shit, if we was to do something, we do it. If I don't, I ain't even a sore ass about it. Cool. Just your company was cool. I ain't one of them pressed for no, I've been gone. So
Hold on, hold on.
yeah.
We ain't always
Uh-huh.
cool with if they, we ain't always cool when they don't hunch.
I
We
mean,
not
to a
always.
sense, depending on yeah,
I
if
don't
it's my
like
significant.
no, because I'm talking about teasers.
Oh no, I don't like no motherfucker teasers. Nah, we ain't teasing shit.
That's why I said don't leave them
Yeah,
out. Don't leave
yeah,
them
we
out.
ain't doing no teasing. No,
I
I ain't
don't
doing
like
no
them
teasing.
girls. I don't like them girls that like to go overboard teasing and
Yeah.
then act like you disrespectful because you want what she been putting out
You
there.
know what I'm saying?
Like,
Let me
hold
get
on,
that.
motherfucker, you let me put my hand up your dress and grab them cheeks. You
No,
done
I'm
put my
grabbing
hand on
that
your
too.
nipples. I
Man,
had a
what?
girl put my hand in her bra, holding her
Mm-hmm.
titties, and then try to act like I was disrespectful because I said, damn, you fine. What you finna be doing? Damn, that's all you want? What?
Yeah.
You just put my hand in your bra. She grabbed my hand, put it in her
Uh-huh.
bra.
Guess what I would have told her? That's what
I
we
ain't tell
doing?
her nothing. I was gone. I ain't tell her
No,
nothing.
that's
I
what we
got
do.
her.
Look, that's what we on. That's how I would have did it. That's what we on. Soon as she put my hand out. That's what we doing? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
My
That's
my
what we
point
on?
is the moment she said, when I said, man, what we doing? You know what I'm saying? That's all you want? That's all you want me for? Man, I didn't answer that question. I went
Mm-hmm.
to the bar. I left. I let her talk to her friends. Let them
Yeah.
explain to you why I walked off. Cause I looked at her, I said, oh, I know what this is. Cause to me, in my mind, that's one of them girls that'll wake up the next morning and act like she don't know where her clothes at and she don't know what happened. Did we do
Mm-hmm.
something? Oh no, I can't afford them questions in the morning. Did we have
Yeah,
sex?
yeah.
What? All that work I done put in, you asking me, did we? Nah, I can't afford that. Nah, that's dangerous as a black man, especially.
Hold up, Jermaine. And I got to ask you that question. You know Adam tell you that, man?
Yeah, I done been falsely accused before and beat the
Falsely
case.
accused.
Took
Yeah?
me a year. Took me a year to beat
For
that
sure.
case. Yeah,
For
I'm
real?
I'm very vocal about that. Yeah, I was in the military,
Yeah.
and
Oh, shit.
she lied, man. I'm talking about told some of the worst lies, and my lawyer
Yeah.
broke her down on the stand. She ended up having to do time too. But the thing was, uh, it was negligence on my behalf because I didn't pay attention to all the weird shit she was doing the night before.
Okay.
So out of jealousy, she knew I was fucking with her friend too. She did
Mm-hmm.
this out of jealousy of the friend, nothing to do with me.
Hold
She didn't
on.
want, she didn't want her friend to have nothing. She hated her friend, her so-called
So
friend. So
so you
she
start cheating with a friend?
no, I was already fucking with her friend. Then I
So who you
found her.
start cheating with?
I
So you
wasn't
were cheating
cheating
with
at all.
somebody.
I was single. I was single.
Oh,
They were
okay.
single.
Okay.
We were just fucking
Oh,
around. It was
oh,
club
okay.
vibe. You know, the
Yeah,
weekend
yeah,
club. And I was
yeah,
off and on with a friend here and there, just a little booty call. You know how they go. And then
yeah.
I started dealing with her, and I noticed all the animosity between them two. And I'm like, why y'all always going at it? Like, y'all don't even hang out no more.
Mm-hmm.
She did that to me based off of me fucking with the friend. She just didn't like her that much. And I only found that out after the whole thing went down. Right? And the only reason
Mm-hmm.
I'm vocal about it is because they really can pose an allegation with no repercussion, but your life get destroyed behind that allegation alone. You know
Exactly.
what I'm
It
saying?
do.
And when it come out that they lied, nobody really changed their mind about what was initially
Yeah.
said. They just be like, "Oh, you beat it." Like, nigga, yeah, I beat it, but what about this lying ass bitch? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Nobody
Exactly.
cares about that part most times. It's just, nigga, you took it? No, I ain't take shit. I don't even know what she
Yeah.
talking about.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They can just make it up. So
Mm-hmm.
why I say it was my fault is because I peeped the vibes prior to even fucking with her. And I shouldn't have been that horny. You know what I'm saying? I should have went with who liked me for real, because I had plenty of them in the phone that liked me already. Not trying to
Yeah.
convince a beautiful woman to like me. That's what you get. That's why I tell men all the time, fuck with the girl that like you, bro. It's easier that way. You
Mm-hmm.
really ain't got nothing to prove with the girl that already like you.
Exactly. So no.
She ain't got nothing to prove.
Hey,
She really accepting you for exactly how you finna show up.
I
But
got a question, bro.
the woman you trying to convince that you're worthy of her time and attention, bro, you finna go through hell and high water with that woman.
Hey, bro.
Talk
I
to me.
got something. I'm glad we talking about this too.
We talking. Let's
Hey, bro.
go.
They say, and no offense to women. No offense
All
by
of
any
this.
means.
What we saying?
Hey, hey, listen. They say big girls are winning in 24, y'all.
When they
I
ain't been
say
winning.
they winning.
When
I
they ain't
say they
winning.
winning.
What
Huh?
year was they not winning? I need you to point out when they wasn't
No,
winning.
no. This is a saying that they've been saying that I noticed going. I'm like, I thought all women were winning, but they ain't saying it in the sense of that. They saying it in a sense of they got the 5-5. I just put that out there, bro. That's what it is, bro. That's you finna see. I'm just telling you,
Do you know for yourself?
man. Huh?
You saying shit without saying it, but I need you to say what you saying. You saying they got wet
I'm trying
coochies?
to see it.
You
Well,
talking about they got
okay.
good vagina?
They said big girls got the best.
Vagina?
That's what I heard. That's what I
That's
heard.
okay. That's
Got the
subjective.
best overall. Overall, the
You
best
know, you
overall.
know, you know what you sound like.
No,
You
I'm just
sound like
saying. I ain't saying me. I didn't
sound
say
like
me,
you
bro.
just experienced your first big girl, and that BBW
No,
just changed your mind about
no,
everything. That's what it
no.
sounds like.
I got. I'm already in my situation. No,
Okay,
this is just.
so
This is a topic. This is a
so
topic.
so if we talking about that, I would say to that I would say I wouldn't know because that's not my cup of tea. But
Cap.
good vagina is subjective to who's in it. All things that feel good to one person don't feel good to the next. And all things that somebody is attractive to, we can say a good girl has everything. But what's a good girl? Because what she does for me, you might not necessarily want. See what I'm saying?
I was just sharing a topic that was shared because me myself, I had something to say about it, but I was like, I looked, I said, huh? I said, I thought all women was, and then it went to that, and
Look
then
what
it
Miss
went
Jones.
to,
Look what Miss Jones say.
huh?
She said, Miss Jones say that's big warm poom poom, like a warm hug, daddy.
That hot pocket there.
Big Cheese. He said, bro, who is they? He want to know who is they.
We
Cheese
love
said,
this,
who is
man.
they? Who said that? He said, where
Hey,
was you at? Who said that? What circle was you in? Who is they? Who
hey,
said big girls overall
this
got the
is
hot spot?
now this is a
Hey,
topic.
I
This
can,
is a
I can hear
topic
you.
that's look.
Hold
Hey,
on. I can
this
hear you.
this
Keep
is a
talking. Hold on. Keep talking. I'm just going to put some ice in my cup real quick. I can hear you, though. I'm
okay.
right here. I'm right here.
All right. This is just a circulation of talking through different not my communities, but different industry communities. You know what I'm saying? That I be having serious conversations about. And it just so happened to come about different chicks, about, you know what I'm saying, the wetness and the cooking, the food, just in general. You know what I'm saying? And they were saying that the big girls are really getting into the health thing. They winning. That's what basically, what I'm saying, the whole conversation was about. So I guess it's gonna be a lot this year with BBWs really making comeback in the industry on TV, you know what I'm saying, and really stepping up, and which is a good thing because, like I said, with a lot of mental issues that be going on, mental health issues, depression, anxiety, I think it's good for, BBWs and plus ladies, me personally. Now, how they is down there, I don't know. I got my own situation. I don't got a BBW. Never, it ain't a situation where I just had, a situation from that. You know what I'm saying? But I like what I like. Hell, if she big and pretty and I like her, so be it. That's my business. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is.
We're not
She made
we're
me
not
happy.
we're not
Yeah, she
going
made me happy. That's what it is.
we're not going to attack the low hanging fruit of body shaming. We ain't doing that because
Yeah,
everybody like what they like. But what I do want
yeah,
to
they
know,
like what they like.
everything I just heard you say was a crock of shit. Let me tell you something. Let me
I
tell you
gotta make
something.
it interesting, nigga. Let me make it interesting
That was a
sometime.
crock of shit. Let me tell you why.
Why, bro?
Big women been cooking. Big women been keeping themselves up, carrying the weight well. Big women ain't never had a lack of attention from men or women, whichever one they like. It is all subjective. They like who they like. More men nowadays are publicizing their big girls because social media is a thing, and men are taking to they calling thick what we used to call fat, right or wrong,
Man, I
right?
like shit in
But
my stomach.
hold on, but I'm gonna close this up. I'm gonna close this up with this. My guys that
Yeah.
I grew up with on Dominion Drive, they
Uh-huh.
always like them hefty women.
Yeah.
It ain't
Yeah.
never been a time that we ain't went somewhere and I like the slim thick and they like good. Take that little skinny girl, I
I'm
want her.
telling
And it was the
you.
bigger
Hell
women.
yeah.
So to say in 2024 that big women are winning, to me that sounds crazy because since the early 90s, I remember all the guys around me didn't want no girl the size I wanted them. You see what I'm saying?
We
I
gonna
want the girl with the buns, no stomach, and a nice little. My hands are small, so your titties ain't even got to be but so big for me to fill them up. You know what I'm saying? I like
mm-hmm.
the athletic build, right?
That's good. That's good.
As I got older, I like them a little thicker too. As I got older, I'm like, damn. But BBW, I tried one time.
Yeah.
We man, the coolest girl in the world. Still today, she my friend. But
Yeah.
she'll tell you I'm not lying. It just down there wouldn't work for her. It didn't work.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't for me. I can't force it. No different than a woman. We can't. No, it's not funny, bro. I'm just telling the truth. It's no
It's
different
funny.
from us when we can't turn a girl on mentally. Nothing in her body gonna work if we can't get her right here.
Mm-hmm.
She can't
What's
force it.
funny is what's funny is when you were saying that, I got to laughing because you said I couldn't doubt. I'm like, man, this man funny as hell. But me, I ain't never had where I dated, you know what I'm saying, plus size. Don't get that twisted. When he said my first time, nah, I've done had sex with a big girl. So this ain't no secret. I ain't one of them type of guys. Like I ain't gonna deny, I don't had one before. She was beautiful, in fact. Uh I ain't got no problem with, dating a plus size because I look at confidence, just being just basic. I don't care about all the
Again,
rest of it.
again,
You know.
your preference
Mhm.
is on a wider spectrum than mine. That's all I'm
Exactly.
saying. But women
Exactly.
do it to us all day. I'm not dating no nigga that's 5'3". I'm not
Exactly.
I'm not dating a dude that got dreads or I want a dude with dreads. They do it to us all the time, but we ain't never supposed to say what we don't like. That ain't
Exactly.
going with Jermaine. If I don't want it, I don't want it.
I don't want it. That's it. My preference.
Now I will say I ain't never had a problem with cultures or color. I ain't never
Mm.
discriminated on that. But what do we know about some people? I only date black. right? But they don't never specify if culture matters.
Exactly.
Because if this man is Haitian or he African, you know, now you get to, oh no, I don't eat their food, or I don't like the way they pray, or I don't.
Mm-hmm.
So don't just say you only date black, because it's all different kinds of black.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? No, you
Exactly.
don't just date black. I don't think you being honest at all when you say I just date black, because you don't know nothing about all the different kinds of black. You ain't
Exactly.
even culturally intelligent enough to say I only date black. Keep it in the black. What kind of black? You know what I'm saying? I don't date white.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we got Irish, we got German, we got pure European, all kinds of Europeans over there. We got all kinds of white. We got
Hey, you met
redneck
a
from the slum.
black Russian,
I met a Russian that looked like she was purely Hispanic, like Puerto Rican or Mexican.
but
Yeah.
not a black Russian.
Nah. I met a white
Yeah.
African, blonde hair, blue eyes, didn't speak no English, fresh out of Africa.
Uh-huh.
I worked I that we was on guard duty with them overseas. But I had never
Mm-hmm.
seen a white African. I know they live over there. I know they born over there, but I had never seen
Yeah.
one. But I had never
Yeah.
seen one until I was deployed. But what I'm saying is, I think we say things sometimes and don't know what we're saying. You know, we need to date black. We need to stay black. Yeah, but we got these Jamaicans. We got these Haitians.
Haitians,
You know what I'm saying? We got these
Ethiopians.
Americanized, we got these Ethiopians, we got these Jewish, we got these Saudi Arabians, we got these Africans, we got all types of black. Are you saying any type of black, or your black that you used to from your neighborhood that you've only been
Mm-hmm.
exposed to? What black? I'm weary. I'm very vigilant about the people that speak like that. I'm pro black,
Mm-hmm.
but will say I don't give a fuck what going on in Africa.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you was pro black. That ain't us. Oh no, I was talking about the hood. I
Send you
was
back to
talking
the
about
States quick.
yeah, I was talking about the hood right over here. I'm third and second.
Take them over there. Take them over there. And where it ain't so beautiful at, and where it's struggling, because all of Africa ain't struggling. It's beautiful. It's rich
Man,
over there. Yeah, it's
hello.
rich.
Oh, we know they
Yeah,
got TikTok now. They getting exposed. They got TikTok accounts. They starting to figure out
exactly.
it ain't just what America tried to show us at first, which was just the slums. But that was
Yeah.
in an effort, to me, propaganda to not
Mm-hmm.
make us want to go see what's over there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Or to shield us from what's being done over there.
Over there. Exactly.
And if we
Exactly.
unite, ping, 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 ping. Listen, if we unite as a people, I don't care what color or nationality or culture you come from, if we unite, these negative things wouldn't take place so often, because in numbers, there is no
Means a
power
lot.
above the numbers. There is no
And
in numbers.
hey, bro, hold on. Another thing while we talking about that. Hey, y'all, if y'all ain't registered to vote, this vote right here, this presidential election, is gonna affect a lot of stuff, man. So if y'all on here paying attention, man, if y'all ain't went up there and registered to vote, I'm not telling you who to vote for, not by all means, but please go up there and vote, man, this year. Please, y'all.
I'm gonna say
Everybody.
this to caveat off of what you're saying. Our state vote is way more important than that presidential vote.
As
I'm gonna
well.
tell you
As
what'll
well.
affect you. What will affect you more often than none is who you vote into office in your state. So them state,
Exactly.
local, city elections, participate. Get on down there. I'm gonna be out there. And I'll bring my cameras. You can be on the Jermaine Hall show. I'm gonna be with the mayor. I'm gonna be with them down there. We gonna vote in the city. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I feel like the presidential election is already bought. If they telling us the electoral vote, this is what I learned a long time ago. The electoral vote mean more than the millions that went out and vote. Then, bro, what we voting for the president for if they already picked him? I think that seat is bought.
Because
I think that seat is
I
bought and
don't want to
groomed
see.
for. That's my
Yeah,
personal opinion. I think it's bought and groomed for. So
I
if it's bought
guess.
and groomed, then I ain't saying don't go vote for the president. I'm saying understand that one man can't appease globally. You ain't gonna never get everything you're looking for. How many of them say whatever they gotta say during campaign time to get in there, and then you never see that come to fruition? Well, it's because they wasn't really trying to campaign to appease you. They was campaigning because they needed to raise that money up. But I don't want to talk politics. I don't do politics here well because
Yeah,
I feel like
I
politics.
get you.
I personally feel like politics was created to divide us, and I don't like that.
Well, only
I
reason
don't
I
like that.
speak on it, the only reason I spoke on it now and being the president, where I'm saying that because of the constitutional rights. That's why I'm saying that. Because once the constitutional rights begin to get tampered with, and there's no more rights, you do away with a lot of rights, and that means human rights. That's why I say that. And the
Sure.
presidential campaign is third. The presidential campaign now. That's what a lot of things that's trying to be changed, not only within the presidential house, but in Congress with the Constitution. So that's why I say that we need to stand and make sure that we vote so that we don't lose our freedoms. You get what I'm saying? And then we go
What?
back to Civil War, bro. That's why I
What?
say that.
I'd rather go to Civil War to sit up here and wait on somebody to hand me something. But I'm gonna tell you this right now: when the fuck have you felt fully free from the law?
Hey, that is. But a lot of our
Do you
kids
feel
and got
as a
so
black? Every time you get pulled over, are you nervous?
yeah, I see the just see him, I'm nervous. Yeah, what you
Should
mean?
you
It ain't broken
even
law.
be? You ain't even doing nothing. Should you be nervous?
I mean, because you don't know what it could be. Like you don't know what type of day, because you could
That's
just
my
get
point.
pulled over. Yeah.
This
So my
country was
thing,
built. This country was built upon pillaging, stealing, and enslaving people. How, at this point, are you talking about rights? When the
yeah,
rights
rice is
ain't
big.
gonna get written in
Rice is
them laws
big.
unless we come together on a smaller scale, not the presidency, because that ain't where it's gonna get
Now,
it done. We ain't gonna get it done
Constitution
in that.
now Constitution affects everything. What we on now? Constitution, you
The
won't have the right to
Constitution
pass
said
it.
we wasn't. The Constitution said me and you as black men wasn't even humans. 3/4 or 1/4.
Yeah.
Is it 3/4 or 1/4?
But we need to protect, man, our rights. I ain't nobody like civil wars. Like you ain't going back to that. Half these people ain't got even the knowledge about that. Like you know, and that's just being real. Like how to survive, how to protect your household and stuff. Like just being real. Like scholarships, kids being affected by that because you don't have all these scholarships and stuff like that. Like it's just a lot of being affected. It ain't just about the president. It's just about a lot of things that we see is important. You get what I'm saying? And what is this
See what
I'm
that
viewing?
say? What that say?
The 3/5 circuits of the United States Constitution,
They view us as three
right?
fifths, 3/5 of a human. You ain't even a whole man. But what that actually does to you when you go to court, they don't have to treat you like a human. They treat you like a property.
Our property. That's
The
it.
United States is a corporation,
We know
not a
this.
country. I'm just
We know
saying,
this.
you telling people to vote for something that ain't for them in the first place. It was designed to be for them, not us. So I'm telling people, I ain't disagreeing with you. I ain't knocking you down. I'm telling people, go vote in your state, in your city.
Is
Because
that?
them laws gonna hit you ASAP. Them gonna
Is
happen
that?
today. Soon as they sign it,
All of,
tomorrow you'll see the change.
all of
Up
it's good
there,
information.
up there, it's gonna take a minute for it to come around. You know what I'm saying? You got a little
Well,
grace.
yeah, you do. But in all in general, we passing them good information, so they need to know both. You know what I'm saying? Just bottom line, that you need to have that. That's informative information for those that ain't up on the information.
Cool. If there's nothing else you want to talk about, man, that's my time, bro. I just going to kick back and talk about everything, man. Anything somebody wanted to join for and talk about, we was gonna talk about it. I really don't like getting into politics. Like I said, I feel like
We
it
get
was
off
built.
politics.
I feel like it was built for division only,
Mhm,
and it worked because people.
mhm.
I mean, naturally, we all gonna have our differences of opinion based on our experiences in life and how we're shaped, but I don't believe that we should have been this far apart in everybody wanting a quality of life. Because everybody wants a quality of life. Just because I don't want my quality of life next
Mhm.
door to yours, don't mean I still shouldn't be able to have it. You see what I'm saying? So I could move and still have a quality of
I
life.
got it.
That don't mean I gotta burn your house down
Yeah,
because my quality of life ain't where I want it. So I live in logic, which is we ain't gonna never all agree. That's stupid. For me personally, if I got 10 people in the room and all 10 of them agree with everything I say, somebody lying. Somebody fucking lying. Somebody else got an idea in here.
exactly.
But compromise, we can all agree on something for the end goal. See what I'm saying? That still don't mean we all agree. That just means we all compromised and came to a happy
Exactly.
medium to reach a goal. You know what I'm saying? But I love y'all, man. We came in here, we did our thing. Everybody at
Yes,
work,
sir.
they saying
I
they
got a
enjoyed the
question for
conversation.
you.
Go ahead, go ahead. You still got a question? Go ahead. I'm with you.
Hey,
I don't care what it is. Go ahead.
being this day after Valentine's Day, can you hear
You
me?
say, you say what? Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, being that it's the day after Valentine's Day, bro.
Mhm.
Being that it's the day after Valentine's Day, a lot of people will celebrate Valentine's. And I seen a lot of women going around and like, that's our day, that's our day, that's our day. I'm trying to figure out when did Valentine become any particular like person's day? Because it's supposed
You,
to be a love
it,
day.
it's breaking
I,
up
you
over
know,
there.
and so
Hey,
I was looking out like,
it's
can you hear
breaking.
me?
It's breaking up on
Yeah,
your end.
you
I
can't
don't
hear me?
know why it's breaking up on your end. I don't know if you need to move the phone or what, but it's breaking up.
You good?
I can hear you. Can you hear me? You got me?
Yeah, I got you. You good?
Yeah, yours was
Hello?
breaking up real bad, so I couldn't hear you. I just heard Valentine's Day, the day after Valentine's Day.
Okay. Okay. A lot of people will celebrate going around getting gifts. You know, it really wasn't like celebrated this year. I noticed. But I had a woman who was talking and she was like, Valentine's is all about the woman. I said, Valentine's all about the woman. I looked at her and said, nah, Valentine's is a love day. It's actually a pagan holiday. Um, but it signifies love. But you're supposed to love your that neighbor and yourself anyway. So why would one particular day be more than the next when we are taught to love? It's a it's a natural thing that we all have, the ability to love. So
I don't get into it.
I got this,
Somebody told me
yeah,
I
I got
need to adhere to a woman's rules and celebrate it anyway, and I said I would never conform. It's another day
yeah,
to come out their pockets. They say broke men speak about shit they don't spend on, but I'm in a phase of pouring into my business, right? Even when I'm up, I don't
mm,
think I should have to waste money for something I've been doing all year.
that's that.
I've been doing it all year. So to me, it's a big marketing day. It's a Hallmark day. It's a big
That's what
marketing
it
day. That's
is.
it. But if I've been doing this shit for you
That's
all day,
it.
don't get online and act like I ain't been doing shit for you all year. Don't act like you ain't bring the new year in happy as fuck with me just because February came around and your birthday
Hmm.
before or after that. You see what I'm saying? And I always do it big, thanking
Exactly.
your mama and daddy. I really should be throwing a birthday party for your parents because you wouldn't be here without them. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But we throw a birthday party for you when it's really
Appreciation day.
thank y'all for lunching, or I wouldn't have this
You
good
feel
woman
me?
in my hand. I really think birthdays is backwards. Like, why we thanking you for just living when we should be saying thank you, parents, for this good person you put in my life? I think it should be two
Exactly.
birthdays, double the celebration. But hey, who am I? I'm just a man, right? So for me,
Is
if I'm loving you all the time and you put so much emphasis on February the 14th, hey, listen, man, you ain't gonna align well, baby. Because you done forgot all I
yeah.
tried to do. And what if, look at all the pressure they put on a man in that, I ain't just gonna say men. Look at all the pressure being put on people. And maybe that's a bad time. It's a bad time and spending just ain't, you know what I'm saying? Or both of y'all made a plan 6 months ago that we're gonna save, and work so that we can chill at the end of the year. But February 14th come around and it break your discipline.
Yeah.
Y'all was almost there before February 14th rolled around. Wow, wow. Who says who? You see what I'm
I'm,
saying?
I'm finna fight for the 31 days. They shortened us on Black History for 28 days, man. We need our full month, man.
Hey, listen, man.
They giving us 28 for February. I need 31.
Miss Mar
Give me my
Miss
three.
Marcia Miss Marcia says some men only buy gifts on Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, etc. A lot of women will buy their men a gift all throughout the year. Uh, Cap,
Yep.
it's not a lot of women. It's rare women that buy men gifts. Marcia, I've been a man my whole life. Two women in my life bought me gifts. All the damn gifts I done bought, and I've been a good man to a lot of people. So I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't know what part of America you've been in, but a lot of women don't buy gifts. Some women buy gifts, and that's a
You
very
care.
small fucking number. And you know me, I am a great, generous guy. You know me personally. I'm a generous guy. I'm telling you right now, women do not buy gifts. They
So don't.
buy them. They
Mm-mm.
buy them when they know you looking and the pressure is on. I've had women make my birthday into their damn birthday. Oh no, we should go here for your birthday because they
Yeah.
wanted to go. It ain't about what I
Yeah.
wanted. I wanted to sit in the crib and enjoy you cooking me a meal. But here I am at the melting pot because you ain't never been. That's about you.
Eating that nasty ass food.
You making my birthday about you.
Them nasty ass greens.
Damn, I just wanted to go bowling. I ain't even want to go nowhere for my birthday. I just wanted to go bowling earlier and then come back to the crib. Now I'm out here at this popular new club that just opened, and it's nice in here. It is. It's a good vibe. But I ain't feel like putting on no clothes. My stomach hurt because I'm full. I don't like beer because they don't sell liquor in here. You know what I'm saying?
Man, for real.
It's just all kind of. Anyway, my dog, Mr. Garcia, he said yes. Vote local and state if you want to see more of an immediate change. Voting at the national level and getting the president in office isn't as important, to be honest. If you vote national, also vote Congress, HOR, and other positions. Look heavy into your politicians. I promise it will change your life. He's saying exactly what I was trying to tell y'all. There is a more effective way of voting than worry about that presidential seat because I personally believe it is a bought and groomed for seat. Nothing you do will change who they already found to put right there to do what the fuck they told them to do for that 4 or 8 years. So that's just me. I don't think America has a system that we can easily penetrate and break down. So I think that seat is controlled. That's Jermaine's
Sound
word.
this message.
That seat is controlled. That's Jermaine's word. Don't hang on my words on that. Don't take me for an expert in it. That's my personal opinion. You can believe whatever you want. Continue to vote, but that's what I think about the presidential election. So, Ms. Jones, she say love should be felt daily. Let's go get these bags and love me good. No need for a day. See, she's saying love me all year. It shouldn't take February 14th to point out what your love looked like. And guess what? You might be financially in a space in October. October might be your month where you just up, and you like, baby, we going to Cancun or we going wherever. Let's hit I'm gonna surprise you with a vacation. I want to spoil you. You know what I'm saying? Go get the flowers, go get whatever, get the all-inclusive vacation. Why do it gotta be February 14th? America don't tell me when to love on who I love. February
So,
14th pisses me the fuck off slightly. Slightly. So now Miss Marquita said I get upset at wasted money. I know that's right. We don't make enough
yeah,
already. I
yeah.
never got a check and looked at it and said, yeah, that's enough. I ain't never got a check like that. Have
What's
you
up,
ever
sis?
got paid? Have you ever got paid and say, yeah, that's enough?
Hell no. Shit, what they do that
I ain't
at?
think of a check in all my years that said, oh yeah, that's enough. That's it right there. No, I always wanted some more. Give me some more. How can I get to
Man.
some more? People will say, well, you just didn't make enough. Shit, a billionaire is still working. Why I feel so comfortable. Why I'm so
Gotta
comfortable.
know.
Because I ain't even close to that mark. I'm on my way.
Yeah,
I ain't there yet. Miss Marcia
we
say,
about to
well
get
then,
it.
let me say I buy. I know you, sweetie. You such a sweetheart. I'm talking about to the core too. I know
You
you
gonna
will
buy
buy.
this meal?
I know she'll buy you a meal if she dealing with you. I know it for
We
myself.
going to lunch in a minute. We finna go to lunch in a minute. So you
Yeah,
buying
we
that
gotta get
meal?
on off of it. We had 2 hours and 30 minutes. We done gave the people what they want. You know what I'm saying? But I know Marcia, I feel you. So I ain't gonna shut you down like you wasn't speaking truth when you said some women buy gifts.
That's
You know
right.
what I'm saying? I agree on the sum, but I'm telling you, it's smaller on the spectrum than you think. A lot of women are what we
Exactly.
was talking about earlier when we talking about the entitled women that come in with their hands out more often than none. But I told you it was because men leading with their money. But you explained that some women come from an environment where that tell them to be like that. They aunties and they mama saying, don't let no man not spin on you or get on out of there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Take
Uh,
care
that
of your
that bitter
need a
that
man.
bitter auntie. You better not be taking care of
Hell
no man.
yeah.
How the fuck would
But
you
at the
tell your
club
daughter not
shaking
to
in
take care of?
everybody's face.
I never understood why you would tell your daughter not to take care of no man, and you
Mm.
ain't got one, knowing damn well if you had a took care of Uncle Eddie, he'd have stayed. Uncle Eddie was
They don't
actually
want
good to you. Uncle Eddie was actually good to you. But because you didn't cater to Uncle Eddie, now you passing that shit down to your daughter, telling her that you better not let me catch you taking care of no man. You gonna be like your mama in this house, sitting on the porch in that moo talking about how men ain't shit all day and can't get one to save her life.
hating on Uncle Eddie and his other chick. Talking about
Hey,
can't
know his
stand.
happy life, and he happy too.
Hell
Greta be making pies and cakes, be having
yeah.
the greens smelling good all through the house.
You got
Uncle Eddie come home, wash her car after work. Uncle Eddie clean her car after work. He get off a 12
flowers,
hour shift.
water,
Flowers, water, the yard looking good, manicured,
everything.
perfectly manicured. She done came out there. Eddie, put that rock around back. Eddie done bent over, knowing his back bad, and carried that rock all the way around back. Because guess what? when he come in the house, he taken care of. He take care of every war outside just so she can bring him home to paradise on the inside. So don't you listen to your damn mama tell me I don't take care of no man. Go ahead and listen to her, actually. No, go ahead and listen to her, see how far that get you. I want to see how far that gets you. I never listen to another man tell me not to take care of my woman. Are you out your mind?
Man,
You
shit.
want me to abuse the one thing that's being true to me and catering to me? Bro, I don't need you around me, bro, because I sure ain't finna be more loyal to you than my woman.
I'm telling you. Shit.
I sure ain't finna do that. Miss Sam, she say I do, and they're always thoughtful, personal gifts, and that's special. I've received thoughtful, personal gifts, and they feel better than the status quo the Jordans just dropped. You know what I'm saying? Jordans come around every year, and that's how they're gonna keep making their money, dropping different colors, same shoe. But when
I
you
still
literally go ahead.
I still thoughtful personal gifts.
I mean, they don't.
I haven't had a gift in a while. I'll take them.
Yeah. Well, we done. We done here, man. I appreciate everybody for their time and patience. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world. This is the Jermaine Hall Show. I'll be right back at y'all tomorrow with some more heat. Y'all know what's going on. It's Friday. We're gonna cut up. We're gonna cut up. You know what
We're
I'm
gonna
saying?
cut up, man. And
Salute
it's
to y'all.
been one, man. This Memphis LaPaul, aka LaPaul the Truth, man. Love you, bro. Salute
You know
always,
what's going
man.
on.
And thank y'all for having me on here, man.
You know what's going on. Be blessed, bro.
You already know.
Love.
So hit me up.